track. Hustle flight there, MD-80 strong. Captain talk proper, Cliff get it wrong. Whole crew shout when him do that thing. Wipers on every time him sing. Taxi light bright, line move slow. Captain set, flaps 11, set fi go. Cliff reach down like him get it done. Push the angle and shout out strong. Wipers on, captain bite lips said nothing yet. Tower clear them for the runway set. Line up straight on the center line. Captain set trust set engine looking fine. Power come up with the gauge alive. Captain call 80 knots cross check time. Cliff scan once then grab the mic. Shout it loud with airline pride. Wipers on, V1. Captain steady and true, rotate. He pull back smooth, jet lift off. City drop low, Cliff still think rain start fall below. Wipers on, some player drop phone, one man shout yo. Captain fly the jet but him eyebrow low. Wipers on, coastal flight there, time for the take off. Rangers on the plane, everybody all laugh. Captain give command, Cliff answer back. Wipers on, like him lose him track. Coastal flight there, MD-80 strong. Captain talk proper, Cliff get it wrong. Whole crew shout when him do that thing. Wipers on, every time him sing. Positive rate, gear come up clean. Captain say autopilot and climb 15. Cliff press button quick, feel like a king. Then announce to the whole cabin. Wipers on, seat belt sign off, service begin. Juice and snacks roll down the aisle again. Small chop it like turbulence green. Captain says seatbelt sign on, tell them sit in. Cliff grab the PA in confident tone. Wipers on like storm cloud blown. Plane rock once then set to nice. Captain say reduce speed, only precise. Cliff twist knob with full advice. Then shout it again like him save them life. Wipers on, whole team start chant it row by row. Even the coach just a shake him down. Captain by lips so he made no blow. Top of descent, come quiet and neat. Captain says seatbelts on, cabin secure the seat. Clip straight to the mic like him repeat. Wipers on, with perfect beat. Approach brief done, winds look fine. Captain say flap 15 on the final line. Cliff grab the lever on one him fine. Then shout it again for the 100th time. Wipers on, gear come down. With the solid up runway straight ahead. Now sync rate good, speed on point. Whisper soft but still disjoint. Wipers on, touchdown smooth, spoilers deploy. Reverse thrust roll like a stadium noise. Captain bring her in calm and slow. Cliff still shout it, taxi in low. Wipers on, coastal fly there, safely touch ground. Rangers off the plane, still a laugh oh load. Captain do him job like a real pro man. Cliff still shout it at the terminal gate. Wipers on, MD-80 on the coastal line. See him two pilots every single time. Serious captain, co-pilot wrong. But them landing safe every flight all along. So anytime you hear that soul alarm, you know who that is. Wipers on.
Now this one dedicated to the hockey crew, them up in the air and on the runway. Charter life, checklist life, night and day. Coastal Airways in the area. Now, Captain Jason and First Officer Cliff. Same crew every trip. So come. On the tarmac, on the ramp, runway, lights them gleam. Bags in all the whole players buckle deep. Captain Jason come with the flows and sweeps. Say parking brake set before we start the creep. Cliff sit ready like him sharp and on. Grab the interphone and proudly respond. Wipers on, ground crew pause, then them start laugh. Captain slow turn round and pan him graph. Toggle lock in, headset pan him on. Captain check to start, engine 2 stand by. Cliff nod fast like him fully aligned. Then show to the cabin, right on time. Wipers on, in clear blue sky and to rise. Fuel flow like captain say engine stable, start engine 1 tight. Cliff here nice, get excited again. Grab the mic like rain just begin. Wipers on, mechanic double over nearly cry. Rangers in a seat nearly dead with sigh. Laugh, captain whisper soft, lad, this guy. Coastal flight there, time for the take off. Rangers on the plane, everybody a laugh. Captain give command, Cliff answer back. Wipers on, like him lose him track. Coastal flight there, MD-80 strong. Captain talk proper, Cliff get it wrong. Whole crew shout when him do that thing. Wipers on, every time him sing. Taxi light bright, line move slow. Captain set, flaps 11, set fi go. Cliff reach down like him get it done.
push the angle and shout out strong. Wipers on, captain bite lips and nothing yet. Tower clear them for the runway set. Line up straight on the center line. Captain set trust set engine looking fine. Power come up, the gauge alive. Captain call 80 knots cross check time. Cliff scan once then grab the mic. Shout it loud with airline pride. Wipers on, V1. Captain steady and true, rotate. He pull back smooth, jet lift off. City drop low, Cliff still think rain start fall below. Wipers on, some player drop phone, one man shout yo. Captain fly the jet but him eyebrow low. Wipers on, coastal flight there, time for the take off. Rangers on the plane, everybody all laugh. Captain give command, Cliff answer back. Wipers on, like him lose him track. Coastal flight there, MD-80 strong. Captain talk proper, Cliff get it wrong. Whole crew shout when him do that thing. Wipers on, every time him sing. Positive rate, gear come up clean. Captain say autopilot and climb 15. Cliff press button quick, feel like a king. Then announce to the whole cabin. Wipers on, seat belt sign off, service begin. Juice and snacks roll down the aisle again. Small chop it like turbulence green. Captain says seatbelt sign on, tell them sit in. Cliff grab the PA in confident tone. Wipers on like storm cloud blown. Plane rock once then set to nice. Captain say reduce speed, only precise. Cliff twist knob with full advice. Then shout it again like him save them life. Wipers on, whole team start chant it row by row. Even the coach just a shake him dome. Captain by lips so he made no blow. Top of descent, come quiet and neat. Captain says seatbelts on, cabin secure the seat. Clip straight to the mic like him repeat. Wipers on, with perfect beat. Approach brief done, winds look fine. Captain say flap 15 on the final line. Clip grab deliver on one him fine. Then shout it again for the 100th time. Wipers on, gear come down with the solid sound. Captain line it up, runway straight ahead. No sync rate good, speed on point. Cliff whisper soft but still disjoint. Wipers on, touchdown smooth, spoilers deploy. Reverse thrust roll like a stadium noise. Captain bring her in calm and slow. Cliff still shout it, taxiing low. Wipers on, coastal fly there, safely touch ground. Rangers off the plane, still a laugh oh load. Captain do him job like a real pro man. Cliff still shout it at the terminal gate. Wipers on, MD-80 on the coastal line. Same two pilots every single time. Serious captain, co-pilot wrong, but them landing safe every flight all along. So anytime you hear that soul alarm, you know who that is. Wipers on.
Now this one dedicated to the hockey crew, them up in the air and on the runway. Charter life, checklist life, night and day. Coastal Airways in the area. Now, Captain Jason and First Officer Cliff. Same crew every trip. So come on the tarmac, on the ramp, runway. Lights them gleam. Bags in all the whole players buckle deep. Captain Jason come with the flows and sweeps. Say parking brake set before we start the creep. Cliff sit ready like him sharp and on. Grab the interphone and proudly respond.
Wipers on,
Ground crew pause, then them start laugh. Captain slow turn round and pan him graph. Tug lock in, headset pan him on. Captain check to start, engine 2 stand by. Cliff nod fast like him fully aligned. Then show to the cabin, right on time.
Wipers on,
In clear blue sky and to rise. Fuel flow like Captain say. Engine stable, start engine 1 tight. Cliff hear noise, get excited again. Grab the mic like rain just begin.
Wipers on,
Mechanic double over nearly cry. Rangers in a seat nearly dead with sigh. Laugh, Captain whisper soft, Lord, this guy.
coastal flight there, time for the take off. Rangers on the plane, everybody a laugh. Captain give command, Cliff answer back. Wipers on, like him lose him track. Coastal flight there, MD-80 strong. Captain talk proper, Cliff get it wrong. Whole crew shout when him do that thing. Wipers on, every time him sing. Taxi light bright, line move slow. Captain said, flaps 11, set fi go. Cliff reach down like him get it done. Push the angle and shout out strong. Wipers on, Captain bite lips and nothing yet. Tower clear them for the runway set. Line up straight on the center line. Captain set trust set engine looking fine. Power come up, the gauge alive. Captain call 80 knots cross check time. Cliff scan once then grab the mic. Shout it loud with airline pride. Wipers on, V1. Captain steady and true, rotate. He pull back smooth, jet lift off. City drop low, cliff still think rain start fall below. Wipers on, some player drop phone, one man shout yo. Captain fly the jet, but him eyebrow low. Wipers on, coastal flight there, time for the take off. Rangers on the plane, everybody all laugh. Captain kick command, cliff answer back. Wipers on, like him lose him track. Coastal flight there, MD-80 strong. Captain talk proper, cliff get it wrong. Whole crew shout when him do that thing. Wipers on, every time him sing. Positive rate, gear come up clean. Captain say, autopilot on climb 15. Cliff press button quick, feel like a king. Then announce to the whole cabin. Wipers on, seat belt sign off, service begin. Juice and snacks roll down the aisle again. Small chop it like turbulence green. Captain says seat belt sign on, tell them sit in. Cliff grab the PA in confident tone.
I'll tell you what, that's a fantastic song. I absolutely love that song. Welcome aboard, folks, the FSBN channel. Sorry, I was a little delayed. I had a technical issue I had to work out before we started this thing. Welcome to the FSBN channel. My name is Jason, and, well, we made it to Friday. Here we go. We're going to be flying a charter flight, NHL charter over to New York today. We've got Chicago over to New York, Westchester. The good news tonight. Absolutely gorgeous weather. We have some great weather today. About an hour and 45 minutes once we're airborne. Great tailwinds. A little bit of bumps coming out of Chicago. It's just a little windy here, but in New York, it's absolutely beautiful. Calm winds, clear skies. You couldn't ask for a better ride, better airplane ride tonight. Welcome, everybody. I just have to big shout outs to everybody checking in. Jeffrey B. How's it going, Jay? I wonder what time it is. He says it's MD-80 time. That's right. We got reggae rhythms. Yes, that is true. Pops, how are you? Hatchet 182, what's going on, buddy? Checking in. Ja, how are you? Steve, he's checking in. Steve, our prayers were with you, my friend. Hopefully you're doing okay. Time is money. Get those clocks off to get paid. That's right. Chris, how's it going? Thank goodness it's Friday, he says. Yes, I am glad it's Friday. That means I've got vacation, folks. I'm lined up vacation. I got 3 weeks off. I am excited. I'm super stoked. This is the first start of my vacation, so I really need it too. I'm getting a little burned out. So for me, just so busy. Just such a busy day today. It's been crazy. So I'm glad that is over. I don't have to deal with it. I will check in just like once or twice next week just to see how things are going, but that's about it. Anyways, let's get this show on the road. We've got a 11 o'clock departure tonight. Let's go jump in. We're going to get Cliff running. And we left the airplane here. They towed it in. They had it obviously on. That's why it's running like this. The APU's off though, so we got a ground power. We have a nice hookup today with the gate and everything else. So I'm going to go ahead and actually throw in the AC. AC's on. Oh, look at this. They take care of us here. They really, really do. If you're wondering what we're about, a couple things. Do it well, do it right, learn something, and have fun. That's kind of what we're about here at FSBN channel. If you want to be a member of the virtual airline, we're different than probably anything you've seen, which is a good thing for us. Oh, the gate. We got to get the gate in. Coastal. We're Coastal Airways. Check us out, flycoastalairways.com. You want to be on our Discord, just go to the FSBN channel. Maybe I'll plug that in here later, and we'll get that rolling. A couple things. Let's get the gate hooked up. Here we go. Operate the jetway. I'm going to start getting my flows going. Cliff's going to get his flows going, and we should be out and running here off to the races. Also, if you want to support us, become a subscriber if you're not yet, or if you'd like to become a YouTube member, we'd love to have you as a membership here. And let's say you want some swag, go to fsbnshop.com. You can check all the cool swag we have, some nice shirts for Christmas. I'm working on a couple of new ones. Hopefully this week I can get it done when I'm not working, which is great. All right, let's get this done. Let's see if Cliff works. He's been kind of weird the last couple of flights. He hasn't been working very well. Let's get started. Let's get started. Let's get started. Oh my gosh. All right, let me check him. I don't think he actually hears us. So, yeah, Okay, that's why. I'm going to make sure we've got the speakers here, and the microphone is there. Hold on, headset audio device. We should go through that, and then this. I wonder. That's speakers. So hold on, that's not going to work. How about that?
Audio test complete. Audio test complete.
Okay. Control. I'm going to go voice control. Let's get started. Maybe I have to do this myself again. I don't know. Let's get started. Somehow I don't think it's like getting the departure check. All right. Cancel checklist. Cancel checklist. Now, this mic picks everything up, so I don't know why it's having such a hard time. Cancel checklist. Maybe it's not picking it up. So let me try one more time on the wrong one. Let me try one more time on the settings before we get this thing going.
Audio test complete.
Okay, that's good. Headset. No. I could try this. Check. Weird. Speaker audio device. I got it here. I hear that. Let's do that. Let's see if that works. Let's get started. No. What are we doing, guys? Let's get started. No. See, it says speaker, so we need to go there, and this says headset audio device. I don't want a speaker. I want default. Let's just try that.
Audio test complete. Audio test complete.
Okay. Let's start setting up. Let's get started. Nothing. Cliff, you're going to get fired again. I think we're firing him. He's not doing a thing. Like, really? Let's get started. Checklist? I don't know, let me see. Pre-start check below the line. See, it doesn't sense anything, so I don't know what is going on. Let's go default device. Let's get started. After start check. No. Let's get started. Come on, Cliff. Dude, really? All right, I'm going to shut him down. Try him again. Let's go ahead and fire him up. If he doesn't work, we're done. We're going to just roll with it. I'll just get the airplane pumped up myself. It's just nice having Cliff. It's just one hand. You know, it's something that I don't have to worry too much about. FS2. Bummer. Let's try it one more time. We'll see what happens. We might have to be firing Cliff tonight. I don't know. I'm going to have to fly it solo. Let's start setting up.
Roger.
Weird. Where'd he go? Okay, where in the heck did it go? Oh, it's right here. What? Weird. Huh. I am perplexed at this point. One more time, guys. I've lost it in the weird. I'll try it one more time. I'm losing it in the one more time here. I just want to
Okay.
make sure. No, I see that's the problem. Where'd you go? Because you're not here. Like, where is it? Right there. Okay, there we go. What the heck? Let's start setting up.
Roger.
All right, Cliff is good. He's muted now. I see him, so we're good to go. Sorry about that. He didn't want to come to work today, apparently. That ain't gonna work for me. No, Jeffrey, I went solo last time. I don't want to go solo again. All right, let's do this. If he doesn't work, I'll have to kick him off. But he's working now. Bell's off. Here we go. I thought I hit the bell. Bell is off right there. We got a light on right there. We got 6 lights right there. We're good to go. All right, this is done. That is done. That's done. Let's go ahead and pull up our ACARS program now. Let's get the ACARS running, and we're going to get this aircraft configured and rocking and rolling here. We'll be out of here in about 20 minutes or so, 20 to 30. All right, I'm going to click load and start the flight. We should be good to go. Waiting, waiting, waiting. All right, we're on it. Okay, we've got an MD-83 today, folks. MD-83. You could see, you can't see that. Man, I tell you what, things are just not working well. And I know why. It's just annoying. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, nothing wants to work. That's because I had to reset everything. Let's see if this thing works. Probably won't. That's right. I'd have to reset. Yeah, I'd have to reset the.
Hi, Captain. How are you feeling today?
I'm just not going to reset it, so we won't deal with that. Good. All right, we got an MD-83 JT8D219s. Iraq is 2512, November 27, December 25. Everything looks good. Let's go pause in it. We're going to go to MDW, which is Midway. We'll throw that in there. And I'm using a CDU when I do this, so you're not going to see my mouse clicks or anything like that, because I'm actually using an external CDU. We're going to go last position. We'll throw it in there. You're going to verify that, your gate. Now, you could check the gate. If you wanted to, you could just click, we got there. We're going to go ahead and throw this in, Kilo HPN right there. We're going to throw that into the co-route. That'll pull that up. Runway today out of Midway is the following. We have winds. Midway reporting right now 250 at 11 knots. Looks like 9 miles broken at 1800, overcast at 3,000 feet. So I got to go with the okay. Let's write this down here. We got a special here. 250 at 11 knots on the winds. Visibility is 9 statute miles. Broken clouds at 1800. We've got another layer. Overcast at 3,000 feet. And we're looking at -2, -6. Altimeter coming in at 30.08. By the way, big shout outs to Sean and Chris helping out in the background. Making these flights actually happen. ILS runway 31 approach is in use, landing and departing runway 31. We're going to be departing 31 left or 31 right. Don't know which one yet. Probably the one closest to us I'd like to take. We'll take 31 right. 31 right. Please, thank you. Alpha 5 on the gate. We're done with that. So we're going to go to the runway. We're going to go to departure. Departure's here. Right there. We're going to do the midway or this. Which one are we doing? Luke is probably going to be midway 8. Usually it is the midway 8 out of here. Midway 8 departure is a couple of notes. Takeoff runway minimums 4 left, right, 13 left, 22, 31 right, standard. Good. Top altitude 3,000 feet. RNAV, GPS, blah, 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 dent, Luke. Where's our first one? And our first waypoint would be the Luke or the midway 8. All right, we're going to go with 3-1. What do we say? 3-1 on the runway. We're doing 3-1 right. 3-1 right. 3-1 right. We're going to throw that in. Midway 8. We're going to throw that in right there. I don't like that, man. Let's see something. 3-1 right. Cicero 4. I don't think it's going to be Cicero 4. It could be. Midway 8 is usually the runway.
Slide slope. Pull up.
Choice.
Terrain. Pull up.
Yeah, I think we're going direct to Luke, guys. So let me pick up the flight plan. We're going to go direct to Luke. So we'll do that right here. Departure. Cicero 4. And then we're going to go 3-1, and that's good. Then we got that in there. Let's go to the arrivals, departures, the arrivals. Looks like we're going to be having a direct HPN. That's really weird. DNY, we're just going to do the Valerie 1, DNY transition. Now the Valerie 1, that's got to be a new one too. Didn't actually give us one, but we're going to go ahead and throw the star in there. It's not the Bruno. It's going to Nobby. It could be the Nobby. Let's see. That's too high. Rice to 4. Nope. Valerie 1 is usually what we fly. Danzy. And that's new. So they got rid of. They just updated a whole bunch of stuff. So there really isn't any arrivals that we could take. I mean, we could take this DNY transition, but they're going to shoot us off to a place called, looking at my sim brief, just seeing what they did here. DNY would be the one we would hook up to in terms of, you know, it's just direct to HPN. There is no, it's crazy. They got rid of the, All right, I know what to do. After MEMS, we're going to just go to the, we'll do the Valerie 1, and I'll do the transition. We'll just go to Danzy, and that should, we'll just make sure we're good to go. All right, let's go there. 3-4, they're landing ILS 3-4, so we're going to go ahead and select that for now, and then we'll click Route, activate it, execute it. All that's good. We'll check it. Pref coming in, and we're looking at 0 fuel weight here, 107.
Security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
No, let me get the fuel on the aircraft. That's a good thing for me to do right now, is go to here, weight and balance. Let's go ahead and throw the fuel. Oh, but you shut up at the altitude.
Restart check completed to the line.
Thank you, Cliff. Appreciate it, my man. All right, we're going to go import the OFP midway right there. I'm going to put an additional 500 pounds just in the center, and that's going to help out. I'm going to shift that weight to the front to get about... all right, 17, 16.6, right around there. That's what I want to see. That's perfect. And then we're going to click that, and 16.6 on the trim. So 16.6 on the trim, we're going to go to the aircraft services. We're going to go ahead and call for the fuel truck. So I'm just going to click this. We're going to go to request refueling. There we go. We're going to get the fueling done first, then we'll board the passengers, and we're out of here. It's a quick board. So once we're finished with this stuff, we should be good to go. There's our fuel load. Our fuel load today is 19,000 straight up. So we're going to go fuel load 19.0/November. That throws in there. Then reserves are at 6,000 pounds. We don't have any alternates today into New York. It's actually beautiful. We're going to climb to 350. Should have some great tailwinds up at altitude. 288 at 98. So basically straight down the aircraft, which we like. ISA deviation, it's +1 today. There's our deviation right there. We're going to throw to takeoff. Hold on that. And then right on back to this. Go like this. Are they fueling us right now? Wrong one. We're going to go to performance, and then let's click this. We're going to go kilo MDW. It's dry. The weather 250 at 11. I'll get to your comments here just a little bit. Here, outside air temperature is a whopping -2 degrees. We're going to definitely de-ice here at the midway. 3-1 right, it is. Flaps are going to be set to 11. If we need more flap, we'll use it. And looking at 3008, 30.08 set. Anti-ice is off, packs are on, and our takeoff weight is going to be the following. Takeoff weight's going to be about 125.8. Nice and light here. Why did you remove the gate again? Stupid thing. Okay. They're saying a cell temp of 44 with flap 11. Runway is going to be 3-1 right. And looking at 130, 135, 144. 130, 135, 144. I'll write those numbers down in there. And our cell temp is 44. That's all set. And let's get the gate back on. I'm sorry, I hate to tell you. I don't know why you moved the gate. 24 has a lot doing like that. It likes to push the gate out on you. I found that in a few aircraft. It does that crap. It's just not cool. All right, right on back to here. We're getting the fuel on. Like I said, we got 17,000 on right now. It's going to keep going, and then we're going to go board passengers right now. We're ready. So I'm going to tell her yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
What the heck? All right, departing fuel. We got, there we go, 9,200 over 9,200 in the wing tanks with about 400 in the center. And that gives us about 18.8. That's why I like to go a little more than what they said. It's about 200 to 300, 400 pounds more than what they give you because they short you out a little bit on the fuel, which is a pain in the neck. 130. And we're going to go 135. 144. We are not done. Go to the legs page, go to route data, and let's do a few things here. Now, just like any, we're gonna have to make sure that the legs are good to go. I've got our first waypoint here is going to be eVote. So eVote says 288.99. So that's we're going to work off of 288.99. We got 290. So we're looking at 291. Okay, now we're definitely shifting. There's 99. There's 88. Very close. There's 84. All right, EO or KHO, we're going to change that. It's going to be 284.84. 284/84. We'll throw that in there, and we'll execute it. Go to the next page. We got DNY next. That's basically it, you guys. We got. Wait a minute. It's JHW. JHW is telling me at 80, that's still good. No, that is not good. What is it? Jamestown, 281 at 80. We got to change that too. 281. 281 at 80. Okay, at Jamestown, that throws that down there. Good. And then we got MEMS. MEMS 277. I screwed that up. 277/72. So you see how it's changing a little bit. There we go. After that, we're going to go DNY. And that's forecasted 73. We'll leave that alone. We got a discontinuity there. We'll go ahead and check that out here in a little bit. I just want to make sure. I'll throw that in there now, line it up, and then dump it. Now, before we hit anything like execute, there's a couple things we can do just to make sure. Go to the plan mode, and we can take a look at what's going on here. We can kind of zoom. I'm going to get rid of the nav 8s. Let's go down. We'll get rid of the yoke so I can see what's going on here. It's hard to see. All right, we're going to take off. Back up. Okay. I'm going to back off just a little bit. Just want to make sure that this Basie, Harp, and Vectors, we've got 3 of 5 right there is what we're interested in. That's Wheat, then Danzy. Page 2. Let's go ahead and zoom out. There's Evo, Keho. Okay. Yeah, looks good. I just want to make sure that the DNY doesn't mess with us. So it looks all right. Looks all right now. If we get a little closer and we find out it's not going to work well, then we'll just change the plan and we'll be done. Okay, everybody's good? I'm good with that. Nobby 1, Arnev. Yeah, we could do the Nobby 1. But that, I'll have to check it. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. Those are good, that's on. Galley's on, that's good. Start pumps off. Emer lights, good. Seatbelts on there. That anti-ice is on. I'm going to throw the center tanks on just as we get the APU running, which we're going to start right now, folks. We're going to board it and ready to go here. Let's go. That's coming up. That's bat amps, bat volts, straight. That's good. We want to see that. I'm going to keep it on APU for now. All right. Today is the 12th. And month is 12/58, and the leg is 2. So we're on the B side today. We're going to come on down there. Supplies are off. We're going to be landing at about 450, 430 on the altitude and a pressure of, let's see here, 3006. right there. That rate is good. All this is tested. Cockpit flood is off. We don't need any of that. Everything else is good. Okay, good up there. Come down here and check our emergency flows. Want to make sure they're good on both ways. They are. We've got terrain on my side. All that's looking good. Cliff, you got us to 3,000. We're looking at 144 on the outs. Flight director's on both sides. And we've got 3,000 feet. I'll brief you on the departure really quick. I'm just going to throw art switches to the on position. We're going to go take off flex out of here. We're going to do 44. 44 set, and just verify that. That is checked. 92, 92, 450, 889, 50. And last but not least, our beautiful CG. CG 16.6, and flaps are coming in 11. We're going to check our equipment. Suitcase handle works. Jack screws working in the back. That's good. We're going to go throw nose up here. Nose down there. That is good to go. That's on standby. And finally, I'm going to go take off. Looks like we're boarded, and that's armed. You hear that ding? It means we are boarded, and we're rocking and rolling. Let me go ahead and call clearance. Let's get our clearance out here. I don't see any VATSIM controllers online. We got DC and Indy. So no VATSIM controllers. So what we'll do is call Call control. Center clearance. 124.625. 124.625. Let's call for the clearance.
Midway clearance. Delta 3843 requesting IFR clearance to Detroit, Wayne County. Midway clearance. How much longer for that clearance?
I'll have your clearance in just a second. Delta 1234, read back correct.
Midway clearance, Riptide 5800, looking for IFR over to New York.
Stand by, you're number 1.
All right, I'm waiting. Let's get the clearance and we're out of here. We'll just run the checklist and we'll get going.
Coast Center 5800, midway clearance, cleared to Westchester. Radar vectors low key, then is filed. Climb and maintain 4000. Expect flight level 35010 minutes after departure. Departure on 128.2, squawk 4263. Expect runway 22 left.
22 left. Are you out of your minds? We're not going to do that. We're going to go 31 right. Okay, we got Lukey, radar vectors up to 4,000, 350 and 10, 128.2, 4263 in the squawk for Riptide 5800, and we need to request 31 right. They're going to have a fight with me now. No, we can't do that. Guarantee it. They're going to fight. Yeah, we're going 3-1 right here, folks. Are you serious? Hello? Midway clearance, Riptide 5800. How did you read?
Coast Center 5800, loud and clear.
All right, did you get my read back? No, they didn't.
Coast Center 5800, negative. Say again, please.
Okay, we got RNAV. We got radar vectors to Lukey up to 4,000, 4263 as a squawk for Riptide 5800.
Stand by. You're number 1.
Okay, we're done with this. I'm out. I hate AI. I hate AI. Sucks. Okay, I'm going to change the frequencies. We're going to go to ground, 118 decimal.
Coast
zeros.
Center 5800, negative, cleared to Westchester. Radar vectors low key, then is filed.
That's what I said.
Climb and maintain 4000.
Said that.
Expect flight level 35010 minutes after departure.
Said that.
Departure on 128.2.
Got that.
Squawk 4263. Expect runway 22 left.
We're not going to go 22 left. We're not doing that. So we're good. We're good. I'm done. I'm not going to answer back. We're out of here. All right, guys, let's run the checklist and let's get the heck out of Dodge. What do you say? Let's see if Cliff wakes up. If he doesn't, he's fired. Pre-start check below the line, please.
Covers and pins.
Removed.
Aircraft log and documents.
Checked on board.
Altimeters.
Set.
Fuel, oil, hydraulic quantities.
Checked.
0 fuel weight.
Set.
TRP.
44 takeoff flex.
Stabilizer.
Decimal 6 set. Decimal 6 set.
Flaps takeoff selector.
Stowed.
Speed bugs.
Set.
Pre-start check below the line completed.
Good morning, ground, Southwest 1421 IFR to Atlanta, Georgia.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Thank you, Southwest 1421 cleared to Atlanta, radar vectors, CM Sky, climb maintain 4000, expect.
All right, guys, here we go. I'm going to get ready.
Departure on 128.2, squawk 2444.
Hey, I was watching you yesterday.
Requesting runway 4 right.
Southwest 1421, read back correct.
I don't know what they're barking about. My dogs are barking. Why? Why are they barking? There's Crazy George. He's barking for no reason. Just likes to bark. Hey, look what I found. I need my little tie clip. There it is. Okay, guys, ready to go. Let's go do a before start check, and we're out of here. And we'll be off to the races. All right, let me bring this up. Okay, Cliff, what do we got now? Before start check. I'm ready to go. We got the APU running. APU's running. Let's close that door. And let's go throw the aft stairs closed, and then we'll run it. Pump's coming on. That pump's coming on. There we go. And then aft stairs coming closed. GSX coming on. I'm going to request for push. No de-icing. I believe de-icing is not done at the gate here in Midway. It's done in, we're going to de-ice, but it's done in on the other side, which we'll have to taxi to. Let's call for push. Before start check.
Parking brakes.
Set. 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 Hold on. Set. Set. Okay. Before start check. Cancel checklist.
Roger.
Before start check.
Parking brakes.
Set. Set.
Doors.
Closed.
Startup and pushback clearance.
Approved. I mean, I got like yell in his ear. He's worse than me, and I'm pretty bad.
Before start check completed, ready for engine start.
Hatchet says he was watching yesterday. Okay, before start, clearance is checked. We're good to go. I'm going to look at DC, Memphis. We're good. And I'll roll this over there. Let's call for ground. Midway ground, Riptide 5800. Push, please.
Coast Center 5800, pushback approved, tail northeast.
All right, push approved, tail northeast. Brakes off. Let's go. We've got 0516 Zulu. Brakes are coming off. Brakes are off your plane. Let's go. Ow. Just hurt myself. Okay, timeout 0516. Okay, I'm waiting for the... Alright, hold on. Okay, we want nose to the right.
Midway ground, southwest 140, ready to cross runway 22 left.
Southwest 140, Echo 1.
Southwest 140,
burning
holding
fuel.
short, Yankee 7, ready to cross runway 22 left.
Change direction. Okay. Nose, I want to go nose to the right, tail to the left. That one. Yes. Okay, you ready? Anytime you're ready to push this thing back, that'd be fantastic. Let's go. What are you doing? Please release parking brakes immediately. They are released. Push me back. We don't have any chocks on the aircraft. You should be pushing us back. Like, I don't understand why it's being stupid. We're just burning fuel. Anytime you're ready. You need to what? Set parking brakes. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try this again. I'm going to say continue the pushback. No. Nose to the right. Tail left.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board today. As you locate your assigned seats, please place your smaller items under the seat in front of you to provide more room.
Good job, GSX. Holy smokes.
If you need assistance,
gosh.
flight attendant.
Alright, I'm going to come over here, and TARA is up. Doors closed.
Also review the safety instruction card in your seat pocket.
Let's fire it up.
If you are seated at an exit seat, also
Okay, we're going to start the left engine first. And we'll go to the right. Clear that. Both sides. Flip that. What are you doing, Cliff? Cliff's crazy. Start left engine.
Starting left engine.
Wow, he works. All right, I'm going to open this
Left
window even
start
though it's
valve
freezing
open.
outside. I like to
N2,
hear
oil
those.
pressure.
Why is AI so bad? I don't know, man. It sucks. It's better than nothing, I guess. Right? But it's not very good. It's
N1.
not good at all. Why is this guy landing in a certain direction? They're taking off this direction. Weird.
Fuel
all
on.
right, fuel's coming on 21%. There we are. Here comes the gas. Listen to that fuel kick in. Oh, I love that sound. There's something
Fuel
so
flow.
nice about
EGT.
that
Left
light
start
off.
valve closed.
EGT's on the way up. Another coastal flight's underway, you guys. Woohoo! EGT's good. Oh, I gotta shut my window. It's freezing out there.
Stabilized.
Set parking brake. Brakes coming up. Park brake's good.
Southwest 735, taxi to parking via Bravo. November Papa,
Okay,
hold
good,
short
good,
of runway
good,
22 right,
good.
then Papa, hold short of runway 22 left, then Tango.
Hold short of this runway, that runway. All right, let's start the other one. I'm going to start both engines today.
Right, then Papa, hold short of runway 22 left, then Tango, Southwest 735.
Start right engine.
Starting right engine.
Okay, we're on VATSIM, so I'm going to plug
right
in
start valve open.
to the VATSIM
N2,
frequency.
Oil pressure.
135.2. I'm going to do that right now. 135.2. Actually, I'm going to do it on this
N1.
frequency.
Fuel on.
Okay, take a look. 20%. I'll give it a second. 22. Here comes gas. I'm looking for that EGT.
Fuel
EGT's
flow.
coming up.
EGT. Right start valve closed.
Good. All right, let me just watch that EGT before I change it. We got two good lights coming up. They're on board here, and we've got to roll back on number 2. Okay, we're gonna do our flows.
Stabilizing.
Galley's on my side. This is coming on both. It's actually be on the B system now. That's off. Emer lights are good. Seatbelts are good. He's doing his flows. This is on. That's on. Good. Captain side. That's good. APU is coming off. Right now. Bang. And APU air is off. Sometimes they want to actually leave the APU on, but we're not doing that. Supplies coming on. Let's get some heat going. We will turn those off again. As we de-ice, we'll shut the bleeds off. Okay, logo lights are on. We're good to go on top. That's all good to go. I'm going to go ahead and drop the flaps. Okay, flaps 11. And arm it. Last thing we're going to do, drop that, check the flight controls.
Doors equipped with an escape slide. Locate the exit nearest you. The nearest exit may be behind you.
Run the checklist.
In an emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle. The cabin
Okay, we're going to do an after start check. It's a long one.
Cabin pressure, a panel will open
after engine start check.
Ignition.
Off.
Seatbelt fastened and pull a mask toward you to
Off.
start the flow of oxygen. Oxygen will be flowing to the mask.
Off.
The bag may not inflate. Cover your nose and mouth with the mask.
Off.
Place the elastic band around your head and tighten by pulling on the end.
Off.
Secure your own mask before assisting others.
Cancel checklist.
Your seat bottom cushion
Roger.
may be used as a flotation device.
After engine start.
Pull up and remove the cushion. Upon exiting the aircraft, place your arms around the cushion and hold on.
After engine start checklist.
Ignition.
Off.
Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or lavatories.
Off.
Cabin lights will now be turned off. Reading light buttons are
Off.
located above your seat. Thank you for your attention.
I don't know if it can't hear me. Off. On. Can you hear me? No, see, something's weird about this. I'm just going to do this flow. We're going to do the after start check here. After engine start. Please go. You run the flow, dude. Cancel checklist.
Roger.
So you can hear that. After engine start check.
Ignition.
Off. Off. It doesn't take off. Checked. Set and checked.
Electrical loads.
Jeez. Checked. Checked. Set and checked.
Air conditioning supply.
What the heck? Auto. Auto.
Galley power.
On. Set and checked.
Ice protection panel.
Off. Set and checked.
Pneumatic crossfeed valve levers.
Closed.
Flight controls.
Flight controls check completed.
Hydraulic pumps and pressure.
Checked. Checked on high. Set and checked.
Annunciator panel.
Checked. Checked. Set and checked.
Ground equipment.
Removed.
All clear signal.
Received.
Flaps, slats.
Set.
After start check completed.
Okay. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he's weird. Try off check. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it's being stupid. All right, guys, we're going to roll out of here. I'm going to throw the frequency of our tower frequency here, 135.2. 135.2. I'm going to broadcast really quick on it just to make sure, you know, nobody's taxiing around here that we don't know. We're going to definitely do the de-ice thing. We got to de-ice the aircraft. Looks like we're the only person at Midway, so I'm not really too concerned with that. But 135.2, we'll go ahead and check it too. We'll de-ice it, and then we're running out of here. All right, 135.2. I'm just going to leave it like this. You know I got to do this. Just dang it. You know I got to do this. I just have to. We'll flip it over there, and I'm just going to listen on number 2. I want to broadcast essentially on number 2. I just want to listen on number 2. What is that? 135.2 I got? Yeah, 135.2, and that's broadcasting. 136. What in the heckin' world is that? 130. Oh, I said 132. Okay, that's really weird. Okay, we're done. We're gonna rock and roll. That's it. That's why. Okay, we're good now. All right, let's go. I was hitting the wrong button. Brakes off. And we're rolling. Oh, I just had the brakes off. Okay, let's go. All right, what I'm going to do is push the throttles up really quick past 3 units and then right on back down. And that just listens for any issues or anything like that. Taxi light's coming on my side. All right, now Midway, they're going to have us de-ice. It's a weird spot at Midway. It's like right between the 2 runways. There's not a lot of room here at Midway. Why are they landing this direction? They're not landing. These guys are landing in a direct tailwind on 4 right. It just doesn't make any sense. But whatever. He only knows 1-word checklist and cancel in English. Yeah, wipers on. I bet you he got that one. If I said wipers on, he would know it. Idiot. Got to rewrite the song as he doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't know what he's doing. All right, we're on the roll here. Let me call him up. I don't even want to call ground because they're going to be like, "Hey, you can taxi to this place. Midway ground, Riptide, 5800, taxi, please." You know what? We're going to park it over here. We'll de-ice it on this side.
Coast Center 5800, runway 22 left, taxi via Tango 2, Tango, Papa, Yankee, Yankee 7.
Okay, whatever you said. We're actually not going to do that, but okay. Because in real life, they're taking off 3-1 right. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm just going to come down here. We'll stop the aircraft. We'll get it ready for... we're going to get it ready for a de-icing. So I'm just going to try to get it out of the way, just in case somebody decides to spawn in or something like that. We're going to just kind of get ourselves out of the way here. Kind of in the middle of everything. There really is no great place to de-ice this aircraft. Midway is... Normally I do it like right at Papa. I'm going to do it right here. Kind of freeze it up. Okay, brakes coming on. I'll show you the proper de-icing technique. Well, for this aircraft, that is. All right, we're going to go ahead and throw the brakes. Stop the aircraft. Brakes are coming on. Brakes on. All right, brakes are on. Let's go ahead and get the folks. And yes, I have my own paperwork I have to use. It's going to be a type 1 because nothing's happening. So we are going to use a type 1
Midway Tower,
on this
Southwest
one.
2154, established on the RNAV Zulu runway 31 right.
Southwest 2154, roger.
See, they're landing that runway. I'll duplicate that. Oops. It's YUL. There should be a de-icing card. So what I'm trying to do here, I'm going to show you. You guys want me to show you what it looks like? Or you don't care? Nah, whatever. I just had it.
Southwest 2154, winds 250 at 11, runway 31 right, cleared to land.
There it is. Have it.
Cleared to land 31 right, Southwest 2154.
Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Okay, so a type 1, okay, whatever you said, Jason 2025. Oh, that's what you're laughing at? Kind of what I said. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call, it takes about a minute to de-ice, it's not very long, but I want to make sure we're going to go up here. I'm going to say it might get a little cold in the flight deck, and I'll show you the paperwork and all that good stuff we have to do. And yes, anytime you do something with an airplane, you got to write it down on what you did. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's just the way it goes. Okay, let's show you what it looks like right now. So I'm going to click this off. So this is our de-icing card. This is for the MD-80. So you would run, now obviously in this particular case, I've got to delete all this. I'll just erase it. In this particular case, you're going to see this pre-ice checklist. We got parking brake is set. Engine shut down if required. It's not. APU is off. Buses, start levers are cut off. Safety zones clear. Anti-ice switches are off. Air conditioning supplies. We're going to go ahead and shut that off right now. And I'm going to call for the fuel truck. So go ahead and those off because you don't want the packs pulling in that glycol, because that makes it really bad. So you want to just shut that off. And then doors, entries, everything's closed. Flaps. In this particular case, it says flaps up and retracted. So we're going to go ahead and throw them up for a minute. We'll probably run that checklist again. Stab trim on this aircraft is set for takeoff. Thrust levers are idle. Outflow valve, we're going to go ahead and close the outflow. We're going to drop the outflow valve. We're going to close it to 15. All right, there. That closes the outflow valve. Again, you don't want that glycol getting pushed in there. Outflow valve is closed. Communication with Iceman. Let's go ahead and give them a call right now. So I'm going to go to my GSX and I'm going to say we need requesting de-icing services. Thank you. They're on their way. A couple things I want to do. I want to come over here. We're going to go station Midway. And today's date's 12/12/25 aircraft November 49 4. Charlie Sierra, you can't see that, but that's all right. Truck number, we're going to say truck number 2. Time started. They're going to say, I'm just going to say type. I don't want type 1. We don't need anything other than type 1. And we'll do 75% mix. And when they start, I'm going to go ahead and throw this to run and chrono. Okay, so they're going to start applying the fluid. Now we don't really need to the chrono on right now. It's just when they're done. So I'm going to hold that, and then I'm going to write the time is at 0554, 05, what is it, 34, and then I'll show you right here on the paperwork, right there. That's what I write. We're off the gate, de-icing with engines running, yes, and then hot times 15 minutes. It's type 1 fluid. We don't really need to know much about hot times right now, just because it's no precipitation. It's just knocking off the frost and crap off the wing. That's what we're simulating. It's cold. So I know it takes a little longer to do something like this, but that's what we're doing. We're just getting type 1 knocked off, and then we'll get going. Look at all this stuff you learn, right? Good stuff. See that outflow valves here, because they have to hit this too, and that's pretty high. It's about like 25, 40 feet high in the air. Way up there. Okay, are we done? So let's take a look. They're going to say GSX anti-ice is completed. So now you start your clock. The timer's on. The timer is a ticking. And time ended. I'm just going to write down 5:35.
Taxi to parking.
Fluid type was 1.
Southwest
And that's
2154,
it.
taxi to parking.
75%. You can put that on there
Runway
too.
22 right, then Papa, hold short
And
of
now
runway
we're going to
22
run the
left, then Tango,
checklist.
Tango 1.
Okay, post ready. Here we go.
Bravo,
Clean
November
aircraft.
Papa,
We're
hold
good.
short of runway 22 right, then
APU is
Papa, hold
off.
short of runway
Required
22
on the
left,
stab trim
then
set.
Tango,
Outflow
Tango 1,
valves coming on
Southwest
auto.
2154.
So outflow valves now on auto. And then we've got engine start required. If required, we've got it running. Air conditioning supply switches are coming on auto right now. All right, there we are. Good. And before taxi checklist, generators are on. Propede is on. Anti-ice. Good to go. Flight controls are free. Flaps now coming down. 15.
IFR, St. Louis.
There we are. Flaps 11. Sorry.
Southwest 1421 is cleared to St. Louis.
Right.
Radar inspector Bacon. Finish filed.
We're good. And
expect flight level 300, 10 minutes after departure.
That's it. So de-icing is completed. Checklist is done. And we're ready to go, folks. That's the end of that. Okay. You guys ready to rock? What's up, Jason? True. All right. How's it going, Nate? All right, we're ready for departure here. We are cleared on the left.
We are clear on the right.
Taxi check.
Fuel heat.
Off. Checked. Set. Set and checked.
Flaps and slats.
11 degrees. Takeoff.
EPR bugs and TRP.
Set checked.
Takeoff speeds.
No changes.
Takeoff briefing.
Performed.
ATC flight guidance systems and nav aids.
Set and checked.
FMS.
Pre-flight completed.
APU air and master switch.
Both off.
Brake temperature and pressure.
Checked. Set and checked. Set checked.
Taxi check completed.
All right, let's go. Ready to go. I'm ready to go. It's been forever here. All right, let's do this. That's coming off. Gotta do one thing. Oh, it's so bright. Blasting me in my eye. I hear the dog. The dog is trying to get in my... This is George. He's trying to get in this office of mine. And I'm obviously not getting up. And he doesn't like that. And you know what? He's going to have to deal with it. MDW. Let's see what we got here, folks. Nope, 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 yes, nope. I see us rolling, by the way. I know what's going on.
Southwest 2154, hold short of runway 22 right.
Holding short of runway 22 right, Southwest 2154.
When that usually happens, that usually means there is a traffic controller on the line. Gonna hold right here. What is going on?
Ground Southwest 873 is on
Midway ground 180.075.
Alpha 19.
We do have midway on now, so hold that. We're gonna go midway ground 118. What is it? Dang it, 118.075. I mean, really? 118.075. Oh, it's right there. Midway ground, Riptide 5800, Echo 2, looking for taxi.
Southwest 2154, hold short of 22 right.
5800, midway ground. Good evening, thank you for calling me up. Runway, what do you want? Do you want 3-1 right?
What are they actually doing? Yeah, I guess it's 3-1 right.
No, winds are 250 at 11, so
2-2.
2-2 left would be slightly in your favor for winds, but you can do whatever.
Now we're set up for 2-2. I mean 3-1 right, but we can go 2-2 left. Whatever you like.
No, that's fine. So 3-1 right, just taxi straight ahead on Echo 3.
Okay, 3-1 right. We'll taxi straight ahead, Echo 3.
Midway ground, Southwest.
And Riptide 5800, just recycle transponder for me, squawk 650.
Southwest 3809, midway ground, push and start approved, tail northeast.
Okay, 6503 on the squawk.
Tail northeast, Southwest 3009.
6503.
Southwest 2154, hold short of runway 22 right.
Holding short of runway 22 right, Southwest 2154.
Is Midway doing, what are they landing in real life? They're departing, per the ATIS, it's 3-1. So, I mean, ATIS is telling us that's, obviously what they're going to be using. I'm going to use all this runway here, folks, so I'm going to be all of this. All right, little delay getting out of there just because of all the crap we have with the icing. We're ready to go here.
And Riptide
cabin crew, be seated for takeoff.
Nothing exciting, nothing further from air. Monitor CTAP, will be 5.2. Have a nice flight.
Okay, over to CTAF now. Thanks for being on. We'll talk to you later. Riptide 5800. Lineup check. Lineup check.
Cabin.
Secured.
Windows.
Left side closed.
Right side closed. Annunciator panel.
Checked. Set and checked. Checked. Set and checked.
Ignition.
Set to Bravo.
Air conditioning supply.
Auto. Set and checked.
Transponder set to TARA. Takeoff clearance.
Received.
Lineup check completed.
Thank you. Ready. We're ready to go here, folks. Let me go ahead and call tower now. 135.035. Tower frequency, where are you? Man, oh man, there we go. 118.075. 118.075 is set. Midway traffic, Riptide 5800, taking runway 31 right, Midway.
And Riptide 5800, just you're still on ground.
Dang it, it didn't change on me. 118.075, 135.2. Pyro up denied. 135.2. I got too many things going on here. 135.2. Okay, guys, we're gonna do shoots on here. We're out here. Midway ground. Riptide 5800. Taking runway 31 right. Sorry, that's midway traffic. That's because now I'm hearing them both dang frequencies. And shut that off. All right, we're good to go. Shoots on in the chat. We're out of here. Midway Tower, Riptide 5800. Take in runway 31 right. Shoots. Let's go.
Approaching.
Coast Center 5800, Midway Tower, negative, runway 31 right is closed due to construction. Available runways are 31 left, 22 right, and 22 left. Say again, please.
It's not closed due to construction. You guys are smoking something. I'm out of here. All right, I'm not going to deal with this thing. So annoying. We're just not going to deal with it. All right, we're cleared on that side. We're good over here. Lights are coming on. Let's get this puppy on the road. I want to get the show on the road here. It's been too dang late. All right, we're going to bring him up. We got a crosswind coming in from the left. All right, I'm not going to mess around. We're going to do a nice static. I'm going to push it right on up. Here we go.
On runway 31, center.
About right there. That's going to give us what we want. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Kick it in. And we got Eeper clamp. I'm just going to go ahead and roll a little bit of aileron to the left.
80
clamp.
knots.
Check.
V1. Rotate.
Gotta rotate right now. A little bit of cross control, so let that
Positive
go.
rate.
There we go. Gear up. Bring it up to 20 degrees. There we are. Okay, guys, straight ahead. And then what we're going to do is 21 degrees now because I look down. All right, right there. Climb check. I'm going to go climb thrust. Climb thrust set. Push the nose down. We're going to go ahead and bug it up. About 200 knots right there. I'm going to go ahead and start the turn over to this way. The other way would bring us closer to the city. We don't want that. And we're going to go up to 30. We're just going to climb unrestricted here. How's that? 35. Okay, I'm going to pitch up. About 15 degrees. Anti-ice is coming on. Slats. I'm going to keep the slats in. Nice, easy turn just like this where I want to be. I'm going to throw the lights off now. Looking good. We're going to come all the way around. We're going to go direct to Luke. Okay, I'm going to take some of this turn out. Just a little bit. I don't like that. I'm getting a little on the slow side, so I'm just going to drop it down slightly. I'm going to come down here and see this vectors. I'm going to go direct to. So this is direct to. I'm going to go to Luke. We'll put the Luke in the scratch pad. And then we're going to execute it. There we are. Now I'm going to pitch down. I'm going to get some airspeed back. I'm going to climb unrestricted here. Good. About 10 degrees now. And I'm going to set to LNAV. So we're going to go nav track. Good. And then I'm going to set VNAV. You could see how the speed's coming up to 250. Now we're on course, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm just going to wait to retract the slats. We got the slats out still because we got to get through maneuvering speed here. All right, good. Pretty much slat up speed right there. Just going to hold 8,000 feet. This thing climbs quick. We'll push it down. Good. We'll get some airspeed back here. Now, what you don't want to do is engage VNAV climb. What we could do, I'm going to try something here. I'm going to go down to FMS override on the speed. And I'm going to bring the speed about 220. Now I'm going to go slats up. I'll call Cliff. Climb check.
Seatbelts.
On.
Climb check complete.
Okay, so what I've done was I've engaged now VNAV, and we're going to go ahead and set this speed down to 250. And I'm going to take FMS override off. And the reason why I'm doing that is the airplane can be pretty darn extreme and try to dive to get the speed, and I don't want that. So I'm going to go set VNAV climb now, and I'm going to take off FMS override. So now it goes FMS EPR. That's it. So the airplane's going to nice settle down, looking good. Climb thrust is set, and flaps and slats are up. This is coming. This should be up completely. I don't know why I didn't do that. All right, that's good. All right, that's it. Nice departure, headed over to Luke. And now we're getting some speed, big time. Go ahead and reset this. Oops. Okay. We got a climb thrust. My climb check is complete already. I'm just going to check the overhead. Make sure we're pressurizing okay. And let's take a look. Okay, it's really bright. I hate why they put it so dang bright. I just don't like it. I like panel lights a little on the darker side. Especially when you're flying at night. You don't want to be like blasted. No thank you. All right, anti-ice, we're going to go throw those off now. We're through the cloud layer, so go ahead and give it more and more power. Good. And last but not least, we're to check pressurization. We're on the climb. That's looking good. That's looking good. I bumped the auto. I bumped it. Sorry. It's on. That's it. We're done. 13,000. Okay, we're going to go 122.8. We go 131.5, and I'm going to call Chicago Center. Come on, dude. Don't care about this. Gosh. Okay, Chicago would be what? ZAU. Let's give Chicago Center a call, or a listen at least. Stereo cockpit pup, yeah, exactly. Isn't there a new VATSIM mode or something like that with Beyond ATC? This was, I had Say Intentions running, and Say Intentions had something running as well. I'm gonna try it again. We'll try to get it running up. I just don't like it. Kind of an odd deal. I gotta lower this. This is too dang bright too. Like that, just a touch down. That's good. And they like to flood the center. I don't like it flooded. There we are. Now we're cooking with gas. I mean, just a little on the panel light.
5800 Midway Tower, contact departure on 128.2.
All right, over to tower 128.2. Thanks. All right, we're gonna go 29902. All right, 29902 on both sides. I'm gonna go ahead and (29902) set. All right, what do you say? 128.2. So let's go 128.2. Flip that over there. Departure Riptide 5800, climbing through 19.3 for 2035. Armed.
Code Center 5800, Chicago approach, not seeing you on radar. Double check 4263, ident again.
423, what? Can I say...
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments we'll begin our meal service for the flight. Please refer to the menu given to you on boarding for the 2 meal choices and your beverage choices available. We request that you keep the aisles clear to assist the flight attendants to serve you efficiently and also for your own safety. Thank you.
there's supposed to be some kind of, what do you want me to squawk? 4263. There is supposed to be something like that, or it's 4263 on the squawk. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. 4263. All right, 4263 in the squawk for Riptide 5800. Frequency is 128.2.
Coast Center 5800, radar contact 4 north of Michigan City Municipal Airport at flight level 220, Michigan altimeter 3007. Climb and maintain flight level 350. Turn left heading 265, vectors to Lou Key. Then is filed.
No, I'm not doing that because we already passed it, you moron. Okay, we climb maintain 350. Not going to Lukey because we already passed Lukey. So it says something like Vatson. If I click what's new,
Coast Center 5800, contact Chicago Center on 124.825.
dang, I forgot it again. I always forget Volanta. I don't know why, but I do. It's just why. I'm always forgetting it. I'm like, oh, forgot it again. Of course. All right, George, I'll let you out. Jeez, I got to let my dog out. He's going nuts. I don't know what it is with him. All right, let me flip it over here. We're going to go 128.2. Approach Riptide 5800, checking in 250. Or center.
Coast Center 5800, good evening.
Good evening.
Chicago 5244, 82, 5244, Chicago Center, good evening. Climb and maintain level 340, just a little bit of light drop. 5340, excellent, thanks, Chicago 5244. Viva 807, proceed direct to
Southwest 2282, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Viva 807.
Climb to 280, Southwest 2282.
Chicago Center, Legion 554, level 350.
Okay, we're at Gipper. I'm going to let the dog out. I'll be right back.
Chicago JetBlue 2124, 370. JetBlue 2124, Chicago Center, good evening. EPS 109, Chicago Center, good evening. Viva 807, contact into City Center 135.05. Good night. Viva 807, 135.
Sorry, I'm back.
5800, contact Chicago Center on 120.225.
120.225. Center Riptide 5800, checking in flight level 350. 29,000.
5800, Chicago Center, good evening.
They don't care. They don't even correct you. Nah, whatever. All right, we're going to go up past Chicago, looks like over to the Great Lakes north of Lake Erie, pretty much in Canada. Down into New York. Nobby 1, let's see what that is. What's the difference? Valerie 1. I see what that is. So we can go Danzy to Nobby 1. And I can show you kind of what that looks like. And there is a VAT sim mode. There is one of those. I just don't know where to use it. You guys, very interesting note here. The Rangers are supposed to be taking... Why doesn't this work? They mostly take a 7.5, but they're actually switching to a 320 next week, going to St. Louis. Not great. That's what I heard anyway, right? Okay. So HPM, we got the Nobby 1. Right now we're set up for Valerie. It's kind of like right there. I'm trying to see how the Valerie kicks us in. I think the difference, they cut this corner off. Crayley here.
Delta 2309, Chicago Center, good evening, nothing worse than that.
And something tells me that they set up for the RMP approach. So if we go the RMP approach 3-4. Oh, that ain't right.
United 353, Chicago Center, good evening, just occasional light job.
Right there. See, it's harp, and then they take in. So that didn't change. That's interesting. 1,000 to go. We got to take the ILS. This thing can't do an RMP approach, so we're kind of stuck with it. All right, top of climb. Things are looking good. Let's go ahead and turn off the seatbelt sign.
UPS 109 after Sybil for T-direct shares.
It's really good. We got VNAV capture. Hopefully your week is going well. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of look. Maybe we do, I think we're going to keep it at Valerie because that's going to shoot us straight past Harp. And then we'll do the kind of vector ourselves in for the approach. I'll give you an idea, update what we're doing, where we're going, how we're doing it. We're looking at 576 miles to the airport. And 07Z is what we're kind of forecasted to be. All right, we're at cruise altitude. Set this down to cruise. And we'll check one thing, just make sure our speed's good. And our speed is supposed to be 0.76. Cruise speed decimal 76. Let's go.
Allegiant 554, contact Chicago Center 118.22.
That should go up. Yep.
118.22, Allegiant 554, good night.
All right, chat. How are things going this week? Everything doing all right? Prague page, looking at 8.8 on the fuel on the arrival. That should be perfect.
Skyway 5244, calm and maintain flight level 360. Maintain level 360, stop 5244.
Nice. I think there was, if I wouldn't be mistaken, there's
109, cross Sybil at flight level 290. Cross Sybil at flight level 290, UPS.
121.5 on guard. So I got 121.5 on the guard frequency. And then we're listening to, obviously we're on center right now. And then we're going to go just direct. I gotta throw this, the harp. Valerie 1, their standard arrival into New York. You know, I think 24 does a great job at night. It's really good night textures. The lighting looks great. And folks, I heard that this aircraft, Leonardo's getting ready to release this MD-80 for 24. And yes, we'll be buying it when it comes out. That's what we'll do. All right, Hatch says, good week so far here. It is my Monday, which sucks. Yeah, I hear you. Sorry about that. That's never fun. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and reset our transponder. We're going to go normal. That's it. Hopefully you guys like the de-icing. Hopefully you've seen that before. If you've seen this channel and with the hockey charters, you've probably seen me de-ice a time or two. It was cold enough where we had to de-ice here. But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to it. I didn't know, well, I don't know when they're going to release it. I don't think anybody really does. I know the PMDG 7.3 is going to release shortly, but I don't know when. I just know obviously what you know, and I'm hoping next week sometime, or maybe this weekend, who knows. I would assume they'll do it next week. That's just an assumption. I have no insider information on that. That's just a hunch. But that could go longer. Who knows? Ah, man. Okay, today we're drinking the bubbly. We're drinking an orange cream bubbly, which means 0 calories, which I like. Okay, we got Nels coming up here. I'm just looking. Toledo 112.5. Let's see if we can't get Toledo hooked up. Toledo, nothing. Probably a low altitude VOR. 112.5. That's not going to cut it. Let's go 115.7. 115.7. Shoot.
Coast Center 5800, Chicago Center, contact Cleveland Center on 133.525.
Okay, over to Cleveland, 133.525. 133.525. Why didn't it do that? Come on. 133.525. I gotta dial in everything now? I don't like that. 525. I was messing around with Beyond ATC earlier. It was different. Cleveland Center, Riptide 5800, checking in, flight level 350.
Coast Center 5800, Cleveland Center, good evening.
Good evening to you. All right, Cleveland Center is ZOB. That was weird. $133.5. You never know what sector that is. There it is. Of course, it's late at night, so you don't have a lot of traffic out here. Although, looking out the window, there's a ton of traffic. Holy smokes, look at all that. Look at all those targets. Woo! Fireflies in the sky. Ace Fly Wings. What? I literally had a question for the MD-83. Cool. Do you know how to use the Marconi Canadian FMS? I don't. I have never messed with that thing. I don't. I've never messed with it. Sorry, I've been playing with it. You like it. That's great. All right. Late to check into the Rangers win. No, they lost this flight. They don't play until tomorrow. They blew a 3. It was basically 3-0. It was 3-0 loss. I think they played not yesterday, but the day before. They actually were simulating them. They usually fly the night of, so they took off at like 11 o'clock p.m. the same night they played. So that's kind of what we're simulating. But I wanted to wait till Friday because yesterday couldn't fly it. So they flew Wednesday night. But our regular Fridays, I wanted to showcase, fly it. By the way, folks, if you're around tomorrow, we're going to be streaming. We're going to be streaming 2 NXI G1000s for under $1,000. It's about 900 and something bucks, and they're 2 NXI panels, and it's going to be a fun stream tomorrow. I'm going to probably fly with the, maybe we'll do the Cessna. I don't know, not a Caravan, but something like that. Nice GA flight tomorrow. I'm going to showcase those 2 NXI panels, and I'll show you where you can get them so you guys can see it. I'll demo it, and then if you want to buy them, you could. Just order them. Pretty cool. So sorry I couldn't help you on that stuff. Look at all these airplanes. Holy smokes. All right, we're going to go feet wet over Lake Erie. And I don't see any online traffic just yet until we get to, up to New York. It looks like New York Center's online. Boston Center's on and New York is on. Hopefully it stays that way. I got to sneeze. Hang on. Oh, excuse me. Right in your ear. I tried. I warned you. Not bad today. Slow, nice night on E-Term Ramp Tower. Nice. Cody, how are you? Hopefully you're well. I'll take these off. I think Cliff might have changed his voice or something, his recognition. So I might have to look at the checklist and see if they changed up the voice. Look at this. 99 knots on the tail. Nice. We're doing 532 over the ground. Boy, we got to keep that rocking and rolling, don't we? I got a target coming out.
1479, contact Cleveland Center 127.
Got it at sight. That is not a live target. But I'm watching them.
United 1182, for direct echo, Tango, Golf.
Cody says GA flying, love it. It'd be cool to see the panels or the buttons sort of like what it does in the Wing products. You mean that soft? No, they're actually they're plastic buttons. I'll kind of show you. What's cool is about it, it's all like a DIY. So it's all like 3D printed, but it's plug and play. So it's all backlit too, which is really nice. So you're getting basically, if you spend a G1000, you're upwards of $2,500 or more for a unit. This is that range of, one unit is like $400, one NXI, so or something like that. I don't know what it is. I have to look at the pricing, but it's pretty cool because I'll show you how you can set it up. We'll get it all set up. I'll have a camera, an external camera pointed on the unit so you guys can see it.
6 in the route, Toronto, altimeter 2988, Air Canada 794 AV.
Air Canada 794, contact Toronto Center on 134.375.
All right.
Contact Toronto Center on 134.375, Air Canada 794 AV.
Okay, so the arrival. Take a look at this. We're going to do, not that one, we're doing the Valerie. We'll do the Valerie 1 here. And that's going to be Danzy to Wheats. Danzy, DNY to Danzy. Now, DNY, I got to find that. Where the heck is it? Let me just do my Navigraph search. What's so cool about Navigraph is you could click the search key and just go DNY. And that's a VOR I'm looking for. That's a B, Jason. DNY, there we go. Delancey VOR. All right, I see it. Delancey, and then from there I got Wheats. And then I have to actually look at one further at that Danzy. That's what I need. So DANZI. Let's check out and see where that is. I'm just going to select it. That's Delancey. All right, guys. So guess what? Danzy. No way. No way. All right, so Delancey waypoint. It's right over DNY. They are the exact same thing. So they're getting rid of that VOR is what that tells me. Because Danzy and DNY are right over the top of each other. So what I'm going to do, as you can see here, I'm just going to back it up. So this DNY, they're very much the same here. So if I just go Danzy, and then I throw it over DNY, don't execute it, just take a look, and then I'm going to execute right that. And that should, that takes care of that issue. And then we have altitude restrictions that we got to adhere to in the Valerie, or on the Valerie 1. And you could see our altitude is going to be 6,000 over Valerie. Now, I'm going to check the weather in New York right now just to see if anything changed on us. The New York weather is reporting right now 260 at 5, 10 miles and clear skies, -2, -11, 3009er. They're landing runway 34. That's about 70 degrees off the nose. Man. 160. Yeah, that's way too much. So, excuse me. That's what we'll end up doing. We're going to go on.
American 2760, including
now, what is Vatson doing?
I do believe it is mostly smooth up there.
Vatson is landing 340. So 6,000 feet over Valerie. Let's go ahead and check that. Valerie, you see how Valerie's at 10? Well, we got to change that to 6,000. Set. Enter. Then what we're going to end up doing is we're going to do some work on the descent page. Forecast. We're going to throw in some winds here we didn't do on the gate. We could do it right now. Saves a little time to get out like that. All right, here are the winds. Let's go 300. 27077. And then we're going to do 240.
5774, direct destination.
Wow. That would be awesome. 28062. I would love that. Cleared to destination. Woo. 28024. No, 28062. I was going to say, that's a little low. 280/62. And then 18,000. 28045. I'm going to throw that in there. And I'm getting this off my flight plan, okay? I'm 100. That's at 10,000. 28028. So this is now programmed in the FMC correctly. And then we could go to the prog page Let's see what we got.
2733, Cleveland Center.
431 nautical miles to go. And I'm going to look at, we're at Kibo or something. What is this one? This is, we're right over Lake Erie. We're coming into Cleveland. We're in Cleveland Center. We were at Toronto Center. Now we're in Cleveland Center. And that's what we got. So Arecibo, we are about, let's see here, about, let's see, we're looking at, I'd say what, 400 miles to go or something? I'm going to go ahead and check my flight plan with you right now. We're going to go and do some flight plan checks, burn checks. You always want to do a burn check on the MD-80 with every airplane, really, but especially this 80, because you never know. I pulled up my iPad and I'll show you. What route is this? Are we doing? I think it's a 04. 0, what? This is 02. 122502. I'm just going to create a new one. I got to name it 1225-02. 03 will be next week. Go ahead and import that, click open the note. All right, I'm going to show this for you. I'm going to pull it up on the screen. We'll kind of look at it together. All right, so we got all that. Take a look at the ATOG here. 142.5 on the ATOG, which is good. We have no alternates today. Winds 288.98, minus 54 degrees, and then we're at 350. So we'll come down here. Count hold is good. FAR reserves, minimum takeoff, 16.6.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Maximum plane was 19. So 0 fuel weight. Okay, we'll scroll down. Kind of show you what we're at here. We're just passing Kehoe. So right here, this Kehoe.
Again, 2760.
We just passed it. And we passed it at 06. 19 Zulu. Okay. And our next waypoint is going to be 15 minutes. When do we pass? Wait a minute. When do we pass that? Kehoe. 0619.
2760.
Well, our next waypoint is 15 minutes. Yeah.
Coast Center 5800. Contact Cleveland Center on 120.775.
What do you want? 120775. Okay, 120775 over to Cleveland.
Center, hello, Delta 731, 20 and a half, climbing 310. Delta 731, Cleveland, right.
Cleveland Center, Riptide 5800, check it in, flight level 350.
Coast Center 5800, Cleveland Center, good evening.
Okay, so we're on frequency 120775. 120775 over Cleveland. One 20775. He wants to get in again, this dog. I'm telling you right now. It's unbelievable. Crazy. Gosh. All right, back to the drawing board. Let's figure this out. All right, so we're due to arrive at here, Jamestown, at 0633. We should have 11.4 on the fuel, very close to the burn. We had a Kehoe, we had 12.9, so not very far off from the target. And we're looking at winds. We had winds at 282.83. That's actual winds. That's very close to forecast. Minus 53 on the saturated air temp. So all that's good. So we're looking at this burn right here. We're going to be passing over about 633. So approximately about 77 miles away to Jamestown VOR. I'm going to tune that 114.7.
330, Delta 731.
Okay, we're at 76 miles. Hatchet laughs. All right. Good. Probably the MD-80 comment I said. Gotta watch your fuel burn. It's like that in every airplane, I guess. Right? Gotta watch your burn. What a beautiful night.
Center, citation, Whiskey Tango Fox.
It's gorgeous out there.
Kilo requesting IFR clearance to Cortland.
Look at how pretty this is. That's Cleveland right there over the nose. So actually, it's not Cleveland. That's going to be Jamestown. We're looking at
310, 10 minutes after departure.
Over Ohio area.
125.35, squawk 1613, citation Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
Boy, it's cold in this room now. Woo. 370 nautical miles to New York. I show, once we pass Jamestown, folks, we got about 51 minutes to go. So we'll be getting pretty close over to New York. Weather is absolutely beautiful there, so that's going to be nice. Nice and relaxing. Yeah, sure. Okay, look at our fuel temps. It's -7 over -5. Once they hit -10, that's when we start turning on the fuel heat, and it's only basically a short burst of heat, basically bleed air, that heats up the fuel. The fuel, I think it's like a filter. It heats it up and it just melts any ice crystals off of it. Shelton, how are you? Good evening, Captain. How is it going? I'm going to stand up for a minute. It looks like we're going to have we're going to have some centers on. It looks like we will get Boston Center, and we will get New York approach, and hopefully they stay online, and we'll get them as we come into New York. So we should have some live air traffic control to control us around instead of some stupid AI thing. I gotta let this dog in. I'll be right back. He is a pain in the neck.
3477, Brickyard 6774. You have a good
Beautiful, thank you.
Cleveland, hello, FedEx 147, 340.
FedEx 147, Clinton, right? Delta 1390, Cleveland Center.
Cleveland Center, Delta 730, heavy with you, type A350, 900, maintaining flight level 400.
Delta 730 Heavy, Cleveland Center, good evening.
Cleared flight W is filed, direct Clarion. November 354, Mike.
American 1852, contact Cleveland Center. I'm sorry, make it Chicago Center, 126.32.
Sergeant, the frequency of American 1852.
It's 126.32.
132, American 1852.
Cleveland Center, Frontier Flight 3339, Delta 335, climbing 340. Frontier 3339, Cleveland Center.
All right, folks, what I miss? They call me it. What? Why do the dogs like to go into the state?
I did not, but I do now. I'll have that for you momentarily.
Did you know there's a fine line between a denominator and a numerator? Only a fraction of people will find this funny. Less than half will get it. That's pretty good, too.
FedEx 147, turn 10 degrees left. Vectors for descending traffic.
I like that. That's cool.
Left, FedEx 147 will be,
okay, guys, Jamestown coming up 11 miles into Jamestown.
Delta 731, contact Cleveland Center, 125.
You know, not too bad. Next week, we've got one trip planned. And I got to tell you about this, guys. So, I have...
Flight over 340. Ricard 4386, Cleveland Center, Roger.
I've got a couple things planned. Hang on. So Monday, we're going to be streaming pretty much every day. Monday, I've got to do a Delta flight. We're going to do an Airbus flight. We're going to do like an A321, probably across the country on Monday. We'll see. I don't know. It depends on what I got going on. But I think I'm going to do a private stream for the members this month as well. We'll probably do one in next week. Maybe, I think I've wrote it down when we're going to do it. I forgot when. But we'll do a private stream. I think it's probably St. Louis back to New York will be a private stream. Going to St. Louis, you'll see, we're going to go do CSP, it's called. I think it's Central St. Louis Airport. It's a small little podunk field. We go there every year. for their...
5800 Cleveland Center, expect the Valley 1 arrival, Danzy transition. In about 20 minutes, I'll start your descent. Reach out if you want an early start.
All right, Valerie 1 arrival, and we'll call you when we're ready for the descent. Riptide 5800. We're going to be getting off that frequency, folks. We're looking at Boston coming up. Boston.
5800, cleared Valley 1 Danzy transition into Westchester. At your discretion, descend and maintain flight level 250.
All right. Whatevs. We got 163 nautical miles to top of descent over Jamestown VOR right now. We just passed the station here. So we just passed it up, and yes, I'm going to write it down on my OFP or my release. And we'll go Jamestown VOR. We're going to do, we just passed over at 0633. And then we're looking at another 15 minutes there. So that puts us close to 56-ish. And then our fuel was 11.5. Woo! Nice. Good on the burn. So far, I like the burn. And we're looking at winds were pretty much the same. 276.75. And we're at a negative 54 degrees. That helps pass the time too. So then you can do, all right, we're 15 minutes to go to MEMS, or to MEMS, whatever that's called. A Prague page, we're about total miles to New York, 286 miles. And we're looking at a time of about 36 minutes. So very soon we'll be starting our descent into the New York area. That's what it is, St. Louis downtown. Do you ever find out why the blue shirt's flying to Midway instead of O'Hare? Yes, it's probably pricing. Price. That's why the blue shirt's flying to Midway. And it's closer to the stadium. Midway. We actually looked at the numbers yesterday, and Midway is a little closer to the rink than O'Hare is. Yep. Do you guys want to see that? Do you guys want to see an Airbus flight? I'll be doing a 321 from Atlanta to Salt Lake City this week. I'll be just starting it probably next week, filming it on, well, not filming it, but flying it on Monday. That'll be a live stream. And then we're going to do, like I said, I'll do a private stream for our members. I like to do at least one of those a month. And I don't know, folks, I got to find out where we're going. We've got, for New York, well, for this hockey, we've got really one. We got St. Louis, and let me look here. We got St. Louis. I'm just going to look at my calendar. All right, so we're going to stream tomorrow.
FedEx 4554 Zulu. Can I use the Rosalie transition for 14?
We've got, I've got it scheduled for 9 a.m. on Monday, Atlanta, Salt Lake. And then we're going to go Salt Lake, San Diego. And then on the 17th, we'll go HPN to St. Louis. And then I'll fly San Diego back to Salt Lake. And then on the 19th, we're going to do St. Louis HPN, so back home. Then we got the 20th, we're going to go HPN, Newark, BNA. Maybe that's a Saturday. That's at 2 p.m. I think there was one of those flights I booked for. Then we have BNA to Indianapolis. I mean, to Dulles. And then we got Dulles home. That's the one I was going to do. One of those are going to be I'll probably do that Dulles to HPN will be our last flight. And I'll probably do that on a private flight, a private stream for you guys, for you YouTube members out there. And then I'm gone for five days into San Diego, and then I'm back home on the 28th where we fly to Raleigh. So it's a busy, busy day. And then on the 30th, we'll fly from Raleigh back to Dulles. And then on the 1st, we go from Dulles back to Fort Lauderdale. My gosh. Then the 3rd, we go Dulles back home. And then turn right back around. And then we got HPN to Boston. That's going to be a fun one. That always is fun. And then that's going to be on the 9th and the 10th. So my January is planned out until about the 16th. So it's a lot of flying coming up here, guys. But once we're done with January, February is 0. We have nothing on the schedule for February. It's pretty cool. We got a couple aircraft right behind me. And here we go, folks. If you're just tuning in, we're going to get ready to go to Boston. So I'm just going to shut down this. We're going to shut down, say, intentions, and we're going to get this thing rolling here. Boston Center, 134.7. Let's go and tune to that. 134.7. 134.7. Flip it over right there. Take a look at Boston.
3003.
I'm going to come down here. Let's just check the weather. I'm going to go ahead and
46, descend via Roebuck 3, runway 27, Providence, altimeter 3003.
3003, runway 27, descend via Roebuck, number 46.
Air Canada 391, tower 128.8, good day. Tower 128.8, thanks for the service, sir, continue 1 Southwest 812, tower 128.8, good day. 128.8 for Southwest 812, we'll see you.
Okay, our ATIS right now, Real World ATIS is reporting the following: 270.
Giant 742 Boston Center, welcome, climb and maintain flight level 330.
270 at 5.
November 8 Delta Charlie, runway 28, clear to land.
-2 dew point, -11. Altimeter coming in at 3009. Runway 34. Gate's going to be 58. And sky condition is clear. I said visibility is clear. Visibility is 10 miles. Gorgeous down there. Beautiful weather here in New York. I'll take it any day of the week. Runway is 34. Auto brake's going to be on medium for now. We might have to. I'm going to check it right now. We'll check all this. Flaps are going to be 40. And then go around flaps 15. Let's go ahead and check the ref and everything else.
Sadia 020 Boston Center, welcome, climb.
By the way, if you folks,
330.
if you want to fly with us, come and join us. We'd love to have you. Of course, that comes with some work on your part. HPN dry, and the winds are 270 at 7.
Going on 390, clear direct Provy.
Looking at a negative 2. 5, we're going to go runway 34, which I just had. All right, flaps going to be 15.
Would you like to land on the ramp?
0.
Yeah, we can land on the ramp, but
This is 3009.
512 Provy landing at the ramp, your discretion report landed.
Reverse, yes, manual on the auto brake. We'll just try this to medium.
Transamerica 209,
Landing
expect the ILS 27 approach.
Landing weight right now is
27 Transamerica, so it's going to be a bit high up, buddy.
118.4.
Roger, Provy's an at or above restriction, so you can be high over Provy as much as you want.
All right, there we go. We've got actual landings, 5,300 feet.
Boston Center, New 479 is 2,000 climbing.
6,000.
479 Boston Center, radar contact, climb and maintain 14,000.
131.
14,000, New 479.
Okay, guys, 131 on the VREF.
Center, November 3 Papa Foxtrot, if able, like the RNAV 33 for Nantucket.
Okay, we're looking at approach. Approaching a 33, 34. Sorry, I don't know why I'm saying 33. It's 34. 109.7. Inbound course is going to be 343. That's the ILS. It's going to be a visual approach. It's beautiful out there, folks. It's just going to back it up the ILS. We'll back it up the ILS. Visual approach, backed up the ILS. A short runway coming into 3, 4.
479, climbing to maintain flight level 361.
Yeah, we went around about 27 there. Flight level 360, now going 479.
What? That sounded like Howard.
Boston Center, Southwest 3205, short final for runway 17.
Southwest 3205, my apologies, runway 17, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 17, Southwest 3205.
Our 3 Pop Foxtrot, at this point, best I can offer you is a visual to 3-3.
Yeah, that's fine. We could do visual or we can go VFR. It's up to you, whatever helps you.
Visual is just fine enough for me. November 3 Pop Foxtrot, expect visual 3-3 to center, maintain 5,000.
I expect visual 3-3 down to 5,000, 3 Pop Fox.
Boston Center, citation 11 Bravo, Bravo, flight level 351, descending
79 miles, top of descent.
290 into transition.
Citation 11 Bravo, Boston Center, roger, perfect, thanks.
Okay, folks, here we go. Let's go ahead and check.
18's on the Robux 3 arrival, crossing news, descending through flight level 315.
JetBlue 1118 Boston Center, welcome to center, maintain flight level 230, clear direct Pro V.
We got MIMS, Ithaca.
Descend, maintain flight level
We're headed to Ithaca.
Direct to Pro V.
111.18 at Ithaca. I'm going to give him a call right now. 111.
United 641, expect the ILS 27.
Expect the ILS 27, United 641.
Boston Center, good day, JetBlue 1954, flight level 270280 in the transition.
He's busy.
1954 Boston Center, roger.
I don't know what's going on.
Bravo to center, maintain flight level 230.
We're going to have to call him up. I don't think we can get Pro V. Yeah, it's about 21 miles Ithaca.
Number 13 Foxtrot, descend via J-Fund 2, runway 27, altimeter.
He has no approach either, so it's really hard on him.
27, altimeter 299.8 for 16 Fox.
Southwest 3205, welcome to Manchester, taxi departing this frequency.
Boston Center, good day, Cathay 83 and heavy with you, passing 7,300 for 1.
Cathay 831 Boston Center, welcome, climb, maintain flight level 290.
67.
Maintain flight level 290.
394 Boston Center, welcome, climb, maintain flight level 210. Maintain flight 210, New England 394.
6,000 set, armed. Boston Center, Riptide 5800, flight level 350, Ithaca.
Coastal 5800 Boston Center, welcome. Who's the other aircraft calling?
Okay, that's 391.
I have no idea where you're at.
Okay, that's 391. No, we went around on 27. Actually, also have no idea where I am.
Touche, but now I remember where you are. Air Canada 391 Boston Center, radar contact here. We're heading 100.
I don't know where I am.
100. Okay, 391.
That was awesome. He's like, I don't know where I am.
JetBlue 46, strict ILS 27.
Okay. That works.
27 to 46.
An airplane just north of me. And that's 777.
Descend via Robux 3 arrival, runway 27, altimeter 3003.
YYZ.
Runway 27, American 675.
Cathay 31, heavy Boston, can we get 10 minutes for the cost?
He's looking to step out.
Cathay 831.
Okay, can't descend yet.
That should be fine, let me know on your back.
Let me say. Boston, Riptide 5800, you want us to descend via the Valerie one? Or something else?
I honestly don't know yet.
Okay, so I'm going to hold. Not going to descend. I'm going to do out hold.
Boston Center, Southwest 3205.
350.
Request taxi to the terminal.
Southwest 3205, taxi to the terminal via Alpha Echo Golf.
Alpha Echo Golf, Southwest 3205. Thanks for the help.
Okay, Cliff, wake up. Run approach briefing.
Go ahead. No questions.
Okay. So, folks, some threats here. Runway 34 at night. We've got a lot of trees on that approach end. So we want to kind of keep it not on the low side. If we can stand it, we want to maintain on the high side. We're going to go basically on the Valerie 3 right now. DNY, we're headed there. Top of descent is approximately 43 miles, but we can't drop until we get the okay approval from
Canada
them.
391 Boston approach now 133.0.
Good. I'm glad he's going to approach. He needs it.
133.0,
He needs that help.
November 3 Papa Foxtrot Boston approach 133.0.
Heading is coming around.
133.0 through Half Fox.
Transamerica 209 Boston approach 133.0.
Okay, we got 11, negative 11 on the fuel.
Net 641 Boston approach 133.0.
133.0. Have a good night.
Fuel heater coming on. You do it one at a time. It's going to come on for about a minute, and then we're going to watch that fuel heat drop.
I completely deactivated the wrong session, lost all my tracks. All right. JetBlue 46 Boston approach 133.0.
33 Nutton, JetBlue 46, yeah.
New York is
Center, base state 3199
not online.
Sky, ready to copy. I've heard
You gotta be kidding me.
Stand by.
They're not online. Sucks. New York dropped off. Come on.
New England 390 descend via Roebuck 3, runway 27, the Boston, or correction, the Providence altimeter is 3003.
Trees? I thought those were cleared out by a certain 747. That's so true.
FedEx 2531
You're not kidding.
via JFund 2, arrival runway 27, Concord altimeter 29906.
Alright, well, I'm going to need to start down.
Expect 27,
New York is offline. They probably rage quit. There's a bazillion people flying in there.
JetBlue 1954, we passed their top of the sun.
Yep.
JetBlue 1954, descend and maintain flight level 230.
230, 1954.
$26 miles.
American 3243, descend and maintain flight level 340.
340, American 3243.
And Boston, Connie 1493 Heavy, flight level 350.
Sorry, what was the call sign?
Connie 1493 Heavy.
Connie 1493 Boston Center, welcome. What's going to be your best forward Mach?
Best forward Mach would be 0.85 for Connie 1493.
Connie 1493, maintain Mach 0.82 or greater.
Mach 82 or greater, Connie 1490.
Anytime you want to drop me. 20 miles. I'd like to drop. He says he doesn't know. Boston Center, Riptide, 5800, top of descent. We can get it.
Sorry,
top of drop.
What was that?
That was Riptide, 5800. 6,000.
Riptide, 5800.
He doesn't know where I am.
Valerie at 6,000. The Stewart altimeter, I don't have that.
It's okay.
We'll go, altimeter is 3013.
Copy the altimeter, 6,000, Valerie, thanks. Done. Done. No harm, no foul. So what we're going to do is we're going to go the LNAV, we're going to go VNAV. That's it. Watch the descent. We've got to arm it.
Sorry, last time for call again.
See how it's not armed? Now it is. Got to make sure it's armed, because if you don't arm it, it won't know the mode.
Boston Center, welcome. Maintain Mach 0.76 spacing. We'll go Mach 7.8 spacing to Boston.
Oh, it's fun. All right, top of descent coming up. I'm glad we just got that done within seconds. Okay, so we talked about a threat. Now, New York is gone. There's a gazillion people in JFK right now. It is full. We're going to get dumped off. Boston Center is going to dump us off as we get closer, down the chute here. Great weather. We've got 2705. Great visibility. Should have a nice night into New York here, folks. Let's look at the stopping.
Via Roebuck 3, arrival runway 27, Providence altimeter 3003.
So what we're going to do is when we land, it's a short runway. We're pretty darn light, so I want to make a nice flight, firm but not too hard, within the first 1,300 feet, probably kilo area. And then we'll just bring it all the way down, go down Alpha, and then come back to this hangar here. Right there, spot 58. That's the plan at least. The approach is going to be... I'll make sure I'm descending. Yep. The approach right here is going to be the ILS 34. I've got 109.7 baked in there, 343 on the course. That is it. So visual approach, we'll back it up with the ILS. Seatbelts coming on. We are ready to go.
13372, American 3243.
Seatbelts on.
675 Boston Center,
Not seatbelts. Seatbelt sign on.
1330, thanks for your help, American 675.
And I'll let Cliff know we're starting our descent.
Boston Center, JVU 210, passing 280, descending 270, cross news at 270, which?
JetBlue 210, Boston Center, welcome.
All right, that's right. He took those trees down, so he trimmed the trees going out to Midway.
Center, JVU 0 here. Do you think we can reduce the speed a little bit? I think we are like 10 miles away from the guy, and I think we're going too fast here.
Oi. You know what's nice is New York when it's nice, and it's nice now.
You guys should be going
we never get this lucky to fly in a really nice day like this. It never happens in the winter charter flights. It's just always crappy. I love the lighting. Gosh, it's so nice, isn't it? Just really, really pretty. There's New York. Woohoo! Back home. Wasn't a long road trip. That's for sure. Pretty sure the center controller also is a pilot edge controller. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. 290. All right, I'm going to come upstairs. We got to do our flows. Cliff is going to do whose. That's off.
November 1 on Bravo.
Making sure we're coming down.
JetBlue 1954, descend via Roebuck 3, arrival, runway 27, Providence, altimeter 3003.
Descend via the Roebuck 3, runway 27, JetBlue 1954.
And we're coming down on the cabin altitude.
55 whiskey, turn 30 degrees left, vectors for sequence.
30 degrees left on listen 55,
Okay, guys, we're on the Valerie 1 as of now. We're going to go down to Wheats. Then we got Kingston, 117.6. Just an absolute beautiful day here in New York. We don't get these very often in the wintertime, so I'm taking it all in. Never do we get visual conditions. It's so crappy in the wintertime here, all the time. So anytime we can get a good visibility, you know, I'm gonna enjoy that. All right, let's go. That's on.
American 2122 290.
Butt kickers coming on, folks.
American.
I'm gonna do another one giveaway. I'm gonna give away our 737-800 card. I will do that sometime next week. I still have to send this to Chris. Chris, I've got you.
American 2675, right 290,
Sean wants one too. Sean and I were trying to figure out what would be good for giveaways. How would you do the giveaway? Fuel heat's coming on the right side. Lights on. You know, how would you do a giveaway without using?
Contact Boston approach 133.0.
Without using.
133.0. Contact 2531 Abbey.
Without using Google. We don't want you to use Google because that's kind of cheating. So there's got to be a way.
Boston Airport. I just want to confirm it was Provi. It sounds just like kind of like another thing in here.
Provi, Papa Romeo, Oscar Victor, India.
Yeah, okay.
I think I'm done with my drink.
American 2120, same for you. Clear direct Provi.
Direct Provi, American 2120.
Nothing left.
Okay, I'm going to do this now. American 2120, caution to the sounding. Call sign off frequencies American 2122. And American 2122, stand for you. Similar sounding call sign off frequencies American 2120.
Yeah, you got it. Thanks.
Letting them know the call signs are very close to each other. so you don't get it
November
wrong.
11 Bravo, Boston approach 133.0.
33 nothing, thanks for the ATC, CO1 Bravo.
So look at the temperature, 45 degrees. It's going to start coming down here again. That's because of the fuel heat's coming in. You want to make sure it's above -10. Warmer than -10. Look at the oil temp, 114 degrees. Woo.
IFR cancellation, have a good night.
That's awesome.
Egypt Air 864, descend via Dave Fund 2 arrival, runway 27, Concord altimeter 29906.
Thank you. 727, altimeter 29906, Egypt Air 864.
He's going to dump us off soon.
Boston Center, Air Canada 189 with you at flight level 270, and we were told to maintain 330 in the transition.
Air Canada 189, Boston Center, welcome.
Okay. Let's see, did he wake up? He did. He's got those done, that's done. I'm making sure this is on, and we'll do a descent checklist.
Boston Center, bit C3199 on the ground, press car ready, copy FR to Boston when you got a second.
Stand by.
Also in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices. Stow these
I'm going to
devices
let him know.
and all other carry-on items. Please use caution
What is he
when opening
doing?
overhead bins as items may have
In
shifted
Boston
during
Center,
our
Cathay
flight.
3 back at Fox Center. Possible
Descent
to get
check.
that level
Stow your
30
tray
for
tables,
people.
return your seats to their upright positions, and check the security of your seatbelt.
Fuel quantity.
Checked.
Approach briefing.
Performed. Performed.
Landing data.
Set.
Descent check complete.
Good job, Cliff. Thanks for waking up. All right, guys, in the chat right now, I know Pops did it. If you are a, how about a hockey question? Yeah. Well, the problem is you could Google it. Anybody can Google that. So I don't know how to find a better way. We got to do shoots on, folks. Members in the chat, let's get our parachutes on. Let's do that, huh? We got to get through 18,000. We got to throw the shoots on. It's only right. I'm going to come up. I'm going to drop that. Bang.
Boston Center, how you here?
Ready to go.
Alright, sorry, it took a bit. Airplane on the ground, I press Balak for their IFR to Boston. Stand by, your clearance doesn't request. Who's the other aircraft calling?
That's Cathay 3-1, we're back in cockpit, and if possible, can we get flight level 30 for cruising?
I think this is a 118.57. What's the frequency
Cathay
here?
831, climb maintain flight level 300.
118.575. Shoot.
An American 2675.
Okay, descent's coming up. Altimeters are set.
American 2675, descend maintain flight level 230.
Descend maintain 230, American 2675.
William, how you doing, buddy?
Boston approach 133.0.
Cody's hooking it up. Sean hooking up.
330,
Raffle. Enter via the comments. That's
good
a
evening,
cool
American 4579.
I like the raffle. That's good, because
American
that's
4579,
a pretty cool.
133.0.
Because it could be anybody's game.
Sorry about that.
All right, final is we got descent checks.
Descend via Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27, Providence altimeter 3003.
Good.
3003, 27, Roebuck 3 arrival, AirPod 1.
Like a negative 11.
Descend via Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27, Providence altimeter 3003.
Left side.
Copy altimeter over descend via Roebuck 3, inspect 27.
Now, sometimes you got to be really careful on the fuel heat. You could flame it out. The engine could flame out on you, so you got to be really careful with fuel heat. That's why you don't do both at a time. You do one at a time. That's the reason why you alternate on the fuel.
5800, leaving my airspace. New York approach has left us no predicts available for change approved.
Hey, thanks for the ATC. Great work. We'll see you later. Website 5800. All right, let's go 130. What did I say? 118. 575. $118,575. We're flipping it over, and give you guys something to listen to. How about this? Not like you like anything because it's pretty darn late over there right now. But what the heck? Okay, guys, as the speed drops, you can see that. Here comes the brakes. I'll pull the brakes down. There we are. Can't get to the other side. I don't know why. It's not working. All right, there's Kingston. Once we hit Kingston, we'll turn that southbound. Looking good. There we go. Over to Kingston. Look at how pretty, man. This is so nice. New York. Hudson River is going to be out there somewhere on the the right side of the aircraft. There it is, right here. The Hudson River line. And there's a train station, a rail that comes right across here, right by the Hudson River. I took it all the way from, took Amtrak all the way from New York Springs.
Attention aircraft vehicle, Westchester Tower is now closed, class Delta services are terminated, and Louisiana 6M local, runway 34 is in use, tonight still open. Traffic in the air is the Airbus inbound for 34, about 8 miles out. No traffic appears moving on the ground, self-announced on the appropriate frequency of the night.
All right, we'll see you. So the tower is now closed, and that's why when the tower closes like that, that's why when the visibility drops and the weather gets crappy, we can't shoot SA approaches because they're not monitored anymore. There's an Airbus coming in on the runway on 34. We'll watch for them. It looks like we're going to keep it on tower here, but it's 133.8 when tower is in op. Well, that's the ATIS or the ASOS. There's JetBlue. They have gone. Tower's closed.
At JetBlue 1368, we're 6 mile final, but only 34 Westchester traffic.
Okay. We got a JetBlue 6 miles on final. Not going to affect us at all. We're fine. He'll be touchdown by the time we get there. Look at the mountains. You see the mountains, the little hills over there? That's pretty cool. Cool stuff. 7,000 feet, guys. And it'll be a we'll vector ourselves in there. Over Valerie. Once we get to Valerie, once we get to Valerie, we're going to go ahead and then we'll drop down to Harp. We'll get down to about 2,000 feet.
1368, we are now on the 3 mile final from away 34 Westchester traffic.
All right. Let me get to your writing here. What'd you guys say? They have chatbot commands that can allow to enter and then randomly draws a name. We got to do that. That we got to do. That's anybody's game. 1,000 to go. I like that. Once we get over the Long Island Sound, we're bringing about 2,000 feet. And then we'll get going. Let me get Cliff going on the approach check. Approach check.
Navigation.
Set.
Approach check completed.
All right. 6,000. Heading select. Coming across. You hear that? Click, 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 click. He's controlling the lighting. The intensity of the lighting. Click, 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 click. That's what that is. Pilot controlled lighting. So your radio, for those of you guys who don't fly, your radio, when you triple click it, click, 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 the intensity of the lights, you control the airport lighting. All right. We got an MD-80 inbound now, guys. Pretty cool. All right, there's Basie. All right, you can see that. We're going to start our descent down to 2,000 feet right now. We're good to go down to 2. And I'm going to select VNAV descent. It might grab it and go nuts. We'll see because we're a little bit higher on the profile. Let's see what happens. Power comes to idle. There we are.
1368, we're making the right here on Charlie. Taking taxiway Alpha. Put it on the windows of the
Okay, they're on Charlie, the taxiway Alpha. Let's see how where they got off. Dang, what were they in? Charlie, taxiway Alpha. Okay, whatever. The sim looks sharp. That wing flaps is smooth. Yeah, Sean, you'll have to help me out set all that chatbot stuff up. I want to do that. Dumb thing doesn't work. Okay, look at this, guys. Down to 2,000 over Harp. That's going to be perfect for us. Now, let me just give them a call, let them know what's going on. Westchester traffic, Riptide, 5,800, flight 4,000 feet, expecting 3-4 visual. And we're just on a downwind now over to Westchester. Yeah, the wing's really nice. I can't wait till they update the aircraft into 24. It's going to be so nice when they do that. I got to watch a video. I've flown it in when I was at the expo. They had it. So that was pretty cool. So I've seen it. It's really crisp, sharp, really nice. And by the way, folks, if you're just joining us, do me a favor. Hit that like button. It helps us out. And if you aren't yet a subscriber, just smash that subscribe button. And there's a little bell. And that little bell tells us when I go live. You guys just select the bell and you're good to go. Okay, that's 4,000 feet. You see how the airplane's kind of leveling off a little bit? We don't want to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and force vertical speed down to about 1,000 feet a minute. I'm going to go ahead and throw out my lights. We're going to slow the aircraft down to about 220 area. We're just going a little too fast for those lights. I mean, anything under 250 is okay. So we're going to go ahead and throw them on right now. I'm going to go bright. Just one less thing I have to worry about. You can see now it's illuminated. Pretty cool. 3,000. We've got alpha speed. See how it says alpha speed? Well, if I do a couple of, now it got low limit. That low limit on the FMA here basically lets you know the throttles are at idle. When you see alpha speed, that means you're below you're below your maneuvering speed, and that could be a problem, right? There's a level. Looking at level coming up here, 3,000. Okay. Of course, it's a little late, but whatever. I hate that because it's a little late. I gotta just get that. All right, I'm gonna go heading select, and I'm gonna just, set heading select. We got vertical speed. We're looking for out captured. Let's slow it down here. About 500-700 feet a minute. Slow it down, nice and easy. Here come the slats. I love watching these slats come out. Bang! Look at all that. It'd be nothing but a rush of wind you would hear. Now we're gonna level off. I got waiting for that vertical speed capture up, and we got out cap. 1,900 feet on the radio altimeter. Yoo-hoo! Quite fun. Basically on a downwind. The airport is right down there somewhere. We'll see it as we get a little closer here. The slats are going to help us slow down just a touch. Going to be about 210 right now, give or take. There is live traffic everywhere from JFK and LaGuardia, which is over here. I see one right there. You can see this is LaGuardia. JFK's back south. This is the Long Island Sound we're approaching. So Long Island Sound's right here. It's probably flying over Connecticut right now. We're very close to the airport. We're just going to elongate the downwind a little bit. Just give us a better... It's a visual approach, so I'm not too crazy about it. We're going to go fly heading of 187. That's going to help us connect a little bit. Like I said, over the sound, let's start dropping flaps and slowing down just a touch. Good. I'm going to go 256 and maybe just cut it. We are now over the sound, folks. All right, let's turn 256. We'll go inbound heading 256. You can see how I'm just kind of, I'll cut it a little bit. We're 2,000 feet, so I'm not worried about that. After Dwarf, we can start descending. So I am going to start slowing the aircraft down. So I'm going to drop the flap and our speed. Come down to 180 on the speed, right there. Low limit. Okay, I'm going to go drop flap 11. I'm going to go ahead and arm it. Nice. And now you can see the speed slowing down just a little bit. It's about 180 is where I want to be. Let me give a call. Westchester traffic, Riptide 5800 on a base leg, runway 34, Westchester. I got the runway in sight. It's right there. See it? This is what happens. It's so fast. It's such a fast roll. We're going to start descending down to 1,400 feet. So I'm just going to like this. Right there. And there. Oops. Don't you dare speed up on me, airplane. There we go. There we are. Descend right now. Coming down. I got the aircraft. Okay, let's slow it down even more. Mach's coming down 1.6. Alpha speed, of course. Flap 15. Okay, I want to go vertical speed. Just down to 1,400 feet a minute. You can see my track. There's the runway. We'll level off, slow down, intercept, and then I'll probably take it all off and fly manually. How's that? We're still on alpha speed. All right. Flap coming down. Got to get that gear down quick right now. Gear down. It's coming off, flaps full. Slow it down right there. I got the aircraft. And auto throttle's mine. I gotta call Cliff. I'm gonna regain that. We're getting low. I don't like that. Here, about right there. We'll hold that. All right, Cliff. How are we doing on speed? That looks good. Final check.
Gear.
Down. Down.
Ignition.
Set to Bravo.
Auto spoilers and auto brakes.
Armed.
Flaps and slats.
Set checked.
Landing clearance.
Received.
Final check completed.
Thank you. Okay, guys, I'm just going to let go of the yoke. See, the airplane wants to balloon up on me, so I'm just going to slow it down just a little bit. I'm going to get the throttles set to about 60% of N1, 65%. You can see what's happening, right? We're at 70, and the thing just wants to increase. So I'm just going to drop a little bit of power, let go of the yoke. She still wants to go nose up, so I'm just going to leave it right about there. I'm going to push a little bit more. I want to see about 60. 1,000. We're good. On speed, sinks about 1,000 feet a minute. I'm good on speed. I'm not going to touch it. Westchester traffic, Riptide 5800, short final, runway 34.
Traffic JetBlue on a 5 mile final runway.
Roger. We got a JetBlue behind us. 5 miles.
400.
Check. We're slightly high, which is good. I like that.
300. 200.
Alright, we got the runway assured now.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Spoilers deployed.
Reversers out. Buckets.
80 knots.
Okay, I got the aircraft off the brakes.
60 knots.
Alright, we're gonna get off on the next one here. We got a traffic coming in on us.
2,000 feet remaining.
Okay, we're gonna roll it out. Alright, we're gonna go Bravo. Not a high speed, so you can't take this too fast. Welcome to Westchester, folks. Tap the brakes here. I'm gonna overshoot this. There we are. I wonder if we can see that airplane coming in. Look at that. That's awesome. He's 5 miles. That's so cool. Westchester traffic, Riptide 5800, clear of runway 34. Alright, good stuff, guys. There it comes. That's really cool. You want to see him land? I don't know if you can see him. Just gonna stop right here just for a minute. Wait for those flaps to come up. We'll see him land. After landing check. Okay, let it roll here. Touchdown, JetBlue. Alright, let's taxi back. Okay. Flaps coming up to 0. So that's up.
After landing check completed.
Conclusion of our flight, please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign and the aircraft is parked safely at the gate. This will be your indication it is safe to move about the cabin, gather your belongings, and disembark. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your business and hope to see you again on a future flight.
Wow, look at this guy. He's smoking in here. Ha! The heck? Guy's coming in awfully quick. Jeez. JetBlue, what are you doing? Alright, you got the right of way, bro. He's in a bit of a rush, isn't he? Alright, I'm going to shut down the engine. Number 2's coming down. Home sweet home.
Westchester County, November 718 Delta, the Global Express, turning a 6 mile final, runway 34, Westchester.
I miss our turn here, so I gotta slow down just a touch. Nope. Here we go. Alright. Those lights coming off. We don't want to blind the dude pulling us in. Did he turn off? Did he do a dang? Yeah, he did. I want to make sure he did his after stuff, because otherwise... Look at that total fuel, guys. 7,700 pounds. That's fantastic. That's perfect. I mean, absolute perfect. You couldn't get better than that for an MD-80. It's like perfect.
Delta 4 mile throttle, straight in 34, West Chester County.
Come on, get me in here. Jeez. I gotta slam on the brake now. Alright, we're in. Let's go and set the brake. Park brake set. Come down here. That's on. That's off. Welcome to Westchester, folks. Another successful charter flight in the books for Coastal Airways, you guys. Not too shabby. We're going to go ahead and get everything buttoned up here for our next adventure over to St. Louis. And we'll be taking this aircraft, so let's go ahead and reset that. We'll go drop the aft stairs. We're going to go ahead and open the main forward doors. And lastly, I'm going to request deboarding, if I can see it. See, I hate when I think it's the first one, but I can't tell. So it's really annoying when that happens, because I can't see. Yes. So we're here. There they go. They're going to go ahead and deplane us now. I'm going to get the aircraft shut down. We'll get the stairs rolling up, and we're going to get everything hooked up. We're going to go throw on that. We're going to flood up the cockpit. That's good to go. Just make sure our pumps are off. So we're going to go ahead and throw off the hydraulics pumps. We'll get the aux pumps off and the trans pumps off. And last, we're going to go ahead and get the ground power on the aircraft. GPU's coming up, and the AC cart's coming on too. So GPU, that's what's cool about this. This is our base. So we can throw off the APU and not waste any more fuel. That's coming off as well. And I'm going to go ahead and pop the door open. And we'll say goodbye to the team. And everybody coming off the aircraft. Good stuff, you guys. That is fun. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It's always fun to fly these. We're going to leave the aircraft state just like this, essentially. I'm going to write down, we got to get paid, so let me go ahead and do that now. I'm going to click end the flight in our ACARS. How much fuel did we cook? We cooked about 11.1 on the fuel. File it now. Good. Hopefully the landing was fun for you. Nice to do a visual approach where I could take it all off and just kind of manually fly it in. Not always, can't do that here in New York over the winter, so I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. It was a nice, relaxing flight for me. I never get that opportunity coming in here. It's very much, especially this time of the year, it's pretty quick. I mean, it's pretty nasty, this weather. All right, oil quantities 14. So our maintenance staff will look at the aircraft. They're going to clean it for us, and we're done. And the panel state will stay just like this because this is our maintenance facility. So our maintenance folks are going to go ahead and check it out and do it a once over before we fly next week. We fly again next week, folks. Middle of the week, I think we head over to St. Louis, if I'm not mistaken. And they're taking an A320 there. Don't ask me how I know, but I know. A350, 3850. No, I don't have a 320 to take, so it'll be this aircraft. I guarantee it. We're not going to take our 737 yet. I'm hoping it comes out. I would love for this aircraft to come out in 24. I can't wait to get it. So what I will do is shut off the lights, though. We don't need those on. We don't need that on. We don't need that on. And that's it. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your weekend. I'll see you folks tomorrow. Those folks who want to see some GA flying with 2 G1000s, 2 NXI panels that you guys can buy, which is awesome. So let's see what we got. Let me just make sure your comment's good. It says, nice landing, Jason. Just landed Montego Bay. All right, Tyler. First time in Jamaica. William says, great stream. Thank you. Appreciate everybody's time. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us, in chat. If you haven't chatted with us, say hi once in a while. It's nice to interact with you. I often, it's interesting, if you think about it, a lot of folks have become pretty good friends with through the chat, and they're at Coastal Airways now, and we're chatting. Matter of fact, I'm going to go there now. Just hang out and say hi to the fellas, and let's see how everything's going. So that's what I'm going to do. You folks have a great night. Until next time, keep the blue side up and the brown side down. We'll see you tomorrow.
Now this one dedicated to the hockey crew, them up in the air and on the runway. Charter life, checklist life, night and day. Coastal Airways in the area. Now! Captain Jason and First Officer Cliff. Same crew every trip. So come. On the tarmac, on the ramp, runway, lights them gleam. Bags in all the whole players, buckle deep. Captain Jason come with the flows and sweeps. The parking brake set before we start the creep. Cliff sit ready like him sharp and on.